The following content is rated U and contains poor decision-making, incorrect threat assessment, reading abilities allowed, suboptimal squads, bad characters, neural implants, neon lights, over-the-top voices, and an overall reckless treatment of the meta. Viewer discretion is advised.
He bathes in the darkness, consumed by his desire. He feels an emptiness inside, the insatiable hunger. For years he went drifting through cantinas and sin, in search of a soul, in search of a name, and a new place to begin. And as those binary suns descend beyond the dune sea, he yearns for redemption, his rightful place to be. Let's hit it! Haha, yeah! Because Hall, there is no quit and there is no stop. The neon is lit and the holotables are hot. The Outer Rim live and those Twi'leks are calling. These speeds don't jive and your team is falling. Name's Urza, your Holomaster, and this is my Hall. So holster that blaster, there's Carillion for all. Welcome to Urza's, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night in the Outer Rim. Let's give it up for our High Rollers, starring Charlie Dottie, Cyrus Unseen, UPS, Urza's Pet Sarlacc, Remus, the QS is silent, Filippo Dante, Slick Rick Jagger, Darth Ascenriel, Hanzo Steel, Icarus Seldnar, Cowboy One, Alonzo, Kev De La Berto, Where's the Money Lebowski, the big money, and Night Warren Darth Carla. Thank you so much to my high rollers, guys. Happy Friday to all you wonderful people out in the galaxy in the Outer Rim tonight. We are getting after it, guys. Here we go, everybody. High rollers in the house. And let's get to the open hall.
Across the stars and bathed in neon, we are live. And
baby.
You've arrived just in time for the ultimate party.
This is it.
It's time to join the best and the absolute worst in the galaxy, and maybe even partake in a little bit of that special hall pleasure. Don't forget to show your love and support via the super chat, and strap yourself in for one hell of a wild ride.
Baby.
Now let's send the action down to your champion and mine, Urza!
And we are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Urza's Holotable Hall, the hottest damn Holotable Hall in the Outer Rim. And guys, where's the love? Not a single donation. But Za's hosting right in the open there. Thank you, Za, my brother. Here we go, guys. Let's get to some love, get to some shout outs here. We have a metric shit ton of news to get through, and we will be opening the phone lines up, the Galactic HoloLens up for all of you tonight. Anybody that wants to come on stream, it is a very simple haul. Let me go ahead and show this up on screen. That is the wrong damn one. Let's go right here. So tonight we are talking Brood Alpha. The kit just came out a few minutes ago. GeoSpy, the changes to GeoSpy, Game Changer program, officially dead. It is done with CG. They are no longer, there is a line in the sand here, Hall. And holy crap, there's a little trade starting. The doctor, my doctor's checking in. There we go, everybody. Dr. Feelgood with the $50 donation.
Unfortunately, I can't stay long. Need to head back out on a top secret mission. If I'm not back by GAC, maybe send out a posse, some holotable hustlers to find me. You got it, buddy. That is my man, the doctor, my personal doctor of the hall. Thank you so much for starting us off tonight, brother. Thank you for that.
All aboard the donation train.
And guys, we are just a few days away from some form of GA returning and stuff getting back to normal. Hopefully, CG didn't lose too many people in this massive lapse of content coverage over the last kind of month-ish. It's been absolutely brutal, but we will see, guys. So massive love to my man, the doctor. Doctor, before you go.
To do these things, we can't talk about these things.
Why don't you go see Kora? Get one for the road, buddy. My man, the doctor with the 50 big ones all the way down in Australia. The DF in chat for Dr. Feelgood. And man, are we feeling good. It's a Friday night in the hall, guys. Friday night in the Outer Rim. Where else would you rather be? And here we go, guys. It is on to my boy, Ikara, one of my high rollers there. Doc going to be on the high roller board next time I update it. Ikara Seldnar, my man with the $10 donation. Brother, why don't you go get it started tonight?
I have just the Tagruta for you.
All right, guys. There we go. So here's my policy haul. If you're gonna come on stream with me and you're gonna join the conversation, all you gotta do is message at 5675 on Discord. Send me a message. Please have a good to decent-ish mic and have a topic you want to talk about. Let me know your favorite drink and the planet you're coming from. Mute your stream in the background. We had an issue last time where people weren't muting their stream when they came on with your boy Urs. A little problematic, but not too worried about it, Hall. So here we go, everybody. If you're going to come on, just shoot me a message. We will get to open it up. So normally what I'll do here is I will talk one of the topics. We have Brood Alpha, Geospy, Game Changer Program dead, G12 more accessible, and Zeta Mat's now set to 1. So those are the topics we have tonight. I'm going to pick one of those and open up the show with it and give my thoughts. Probably going to be the Game Changer Program because I know I'm going to be asked about that quite a bit. So I'd rather just tackle it here than answer 4,000 questions on Discord. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and read the post together. I'm going to pull it up and we will see what we've got talking here. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and get shout-outs here. Here's my policy, guys. If you are watching this stream, you're one of the 100 in early on a Friday night in the hall. I know we're about a half hour early here, guys. All I ask is if I call your name, I need you to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I need you to hit that like button. That really helps out my channel. Guys, it has been a brutal month for growth without my GA. Losing subs, actually, and it's a little alarming to your boy Urs. So do hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, here we go, guys. So let's start it off with my man, Ikara Seldnar. My man, thank you so much. Says same here, P-dubs. Punk Fictionware. Hello, everybody. Hello, Punk. How are you? We've got my man, P-dubs, Gabriel K. People in the hall. Just got my ticket and decided to enter. Here we go. Gabriel K. representing the whale pod, I believe. The Bitter Cup. Where's my, where we at, yo? That's what he says. It is Brillo Pad 707. Hi, Hall. We've got Simon Day. Says, what's up, Hall? Hello, Simon. Welcome back to the hall. Alonzo, my man. Let's get it, he says. We've got James Freeman of the Canto crew. My man, how are you been?
Hello, what have we here?
The RBM, Ba Weep Gran Weep Ninny Bong. Ba Weep Gran Weep Ninny Bong. Empty. That's a shout out to my man, RBM. Transformers the movie. Very classic movie. Rocked my world as a kid seeing Prime die. That was the next level shit, man. Thank you so much, RBM. Love you, buddy. RBM.
Don't underestimate the Force.
Knights of Renegade, welcome to the channel, buddy. My man is a member. Yeah, buddy. Guys, if you're new to the channel, just go ahead and hit that join button. Get yourself a tag. Get yourself your custom emojis. And I love my members. I'll be shouting my members are going to get a special shout out at the beginning of all streams. I got to put the content together. You can look forward to that. Thank you, Knights of Renegade. Big love to the new member. Yeah, boy. All right, guys, pressing on here. Let's go back up to our shout-outs here. It was Alonzo, James Freeman, Pizza the Hut, from the pod, no less. Luke Skywalker 2022. He says, yo, what's up, dog? We've got Joey Gall. What's up, Hall? Fire 'em up. Here we go. Joey Gall checking into the hall. We've got Ouchie Girl. Good evening, Hall. Ouchie Girl bringing the female representation. That girl's got a dark sense of humor, a very wild side. I saw a little bit last night playing a little game with some of the RSG folks. It is Mark Rodriguez. He says, what's up, Paul? Mole checking in. Ground control to Major Urs. Ground control to Major Urs. We've got T-Dog 316, Sarlacc Pit Survivor himself. It is Mongo X-Ray Aldry. What's up, Urs? The hall shall be lit tonight, and our fearless leader will direct us to the promised land. Will direct us to the promised land. Absolutely, my brother. I'm standing up right now, guys. This is a bit of a disconnect for me. I got the levitating desk with force powers. Yeah, all the streamers and all the YouTubers have it. So that was my Father's Day and birthday present. Here we go, guys. Urs News Network, says Charlie Dottie, affiliate for the hall. There you go. Urs, missed you last time, says Drewsbag. My bad. It's all good, brother. And we've got, let's see here, Drewsbag, Dreamy Mushroom, Dreamy checking in from the planet Newt. It is Punk Fictionware. Who else is in the hall tonight? Za checking in, my man Za. It is Jaime Ajoy, Brood Alpha Kit. We will get there, man. Looks pretty interesting. And let's see here. It is Hirsch Bathens, Drewsbag, Thorantor, Hires in the hall. The stash is the only first step to 70s porn. That's what my mom said. I'm like, Mom, what do you know about 70s porn? Can't touch this. Urs, when is Kora going to find us a female Wookiee for the back room? There's nothing like cuddling up for a nap in a Wookiee's lap. Oh man, that sounds very nice, actually. Not really erotic at all, just very nice. Nice cuddles. I try and cuddle with Baby Womps all the time, and she's just like, get the hell away from me, dude. That's how Baby Womps rolls. We've got, who else out there? It is Mark Rodriguez, Brillo Pad, NF3 Hires. It's your pal, Mod Dib from Allies. All right, welcome. Atlanta 0G, Dark Stanley. We got Jizz checking in. Jizz, that's an old school guy right there. Jizz Mana, all the way down in Australia. It's Polly Crowell. Joey Gall. Guys, if I'm calling your name out, you got to hit that like button. It's as simple as that. Those are my rules if you're going to enter the hall here. It is Big Will. We've got Wrath Raven Rules, the RBM checking in.
Just the Togruta for you.
/ Van Rhodes giving some of that Alderaanian Prime on Twitch. My man, Slashy Boy. Oh, baby. You're getting me excited there, brother. That is good stuff. My man, Slashy Boy. Let's go on an episode of Master versus Meta. Let's do that. All right. We're moving on here. Here we go. Rogue Killer checking into the hall. Thank you, /Van Rhodes. Guys, if you're watching over on Twitch, be sure to hook it up with that Alderaanian Prime. Need it. Love it. Get a free sub every month if you have Amazon Prime. Hook your boy Urs up. Really helped me grow over there. Rogue Killer, we got Norin Rad, Trevor, Jacob Kirchman, Argard 23, Knights of Renegade. Thank you for the membership there on YouTube, brother. It is Joey Gall, Jacob Kirchman, Robbie Laughlin, Tyler Golding. And there we go, Hall. I appreciate the love and support. All right, guys, so let's get Ponton21 checking in. Ponton, we need that music for Major Tom intro. I'm sitting here waiting because GA is down. Ponton, I don't mean to put put some pressure on you, buddy, but the people need their Major Tom intro. Here we go, guys. All right. We are moving over to our first bit of news here, Hall. Let's go full screen. And it is going to be the topic I will start with before we open up the HoloLens for anybody else that wants to come on here. So let's start it off here. It is this announcement right here from CG. No, not that one. This one right here. Here we go, guys. This is the news coming from CG Eric, and it's about the Game Changer program, something I was formerly a part of. After a lengthy discussion with the Game Changers, we wanted to send a note to let you know that Capital Games is discontinuing the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes division of the Game Changer program. We will continue to gather feedback from these Game Changers and the player base at large as part of our extensive suite of beta programs. And we will work with these creators and more on an ad hoc basis, but just as not as part of an official program. We agreed collectively that this was the best way forward to ensure independent analysis. The SWGOH Game Changers will continue to have access to a special build, and the ability to talk to developers, but we will not be releasing information through the Game Changers moving forward. The SWGOH Game Changers will remain part of the EA Game Changer network, and you'll see them producing videos for other games, both inside and outside of EA. We value their contributions, dedication to the game, and look forward to this new phase of our partnership. So there you go, Hall. The Game Changer program officially dead. Now, it's a little problematic, right? I'm not going to say it's full-on panic mode, like, what the hell am I going to do? Obviously, I've been doing my own thing since about October of last year when they turned off my test account, and that did a few things. It made getting footage very hard to get when they turned that off, and it made filming things like what you see on the screen right here, Master versus Meta, a series very much based around putting random characters together and giving them the Master's training. It made filming something like that pretty much impossible. They did give us a ghetto test account around Christmas time, right around Christmas time. But it was basically, here's 50 million crystals, go knock yourself out. That's basically how it went, which effectively did nothing unless you were part of the original Game Changer crew, guys like Arnold Mobile, Remon, Mist, and Remon, Mist, and I'm missing one. Anyways, unless you were part of that original crew and you already had a Game Changer account, test account, the original test account, you would have to farm everything from scratch from the beginning. So it made basically, it was just something I couldn't use because it would have taken over 200 hours to get right, and with no mods, nothing, it was total kind of garbage. So effectively, you guys will know, like when they killed off the program back in October and took away the test accounts, I basically pivoted hard over to Grand Arena coverage, which was great for my channel and great for you guys all coming here, and absolutely a fantastic time. So do I hold any anger towards CG for killing off the program now? No, the program was already dead all the way back in October. And I would say now I actually have a better line of communication into Carrie, into Eric, into Crumb, more so than I ever did back when we had a dedicated resource. Because obviously that dedicated resource, great dude, but he was just filtering all the information we were putting into him into those three people. And now I have a direct line to those three people. Whether or not they're going to listen to me, I don't know. Whether or not they're going to actually have feedback, provide a valuable service with this, they call it out here. They say a suite of beta programs, and we'll get a special build. Whether or not they fall through with all that, I'm hopeful. But it's all, I mean, I made this point when they were talking about putting away the program and putting a line in the sand. I made the point, well, you can put us in any damn test program you want. If we can't record footage, it's no use to me. Like, it doesn't allow me to provide content for my channel. And then I saw Arnold made that point again to them today. And it didn't get answered. The question did not get answered when I originally stated it. And it didn't get answered again today. They said they're still thinking about it. And they'll let us know. So That doesn't say they wouldn't let us do it, but there may be just certain things that we can't record prior to an announcement or something like that. So, am I upset about this? Not really. I feel like my relationship is actually better than it's ever been with CG because I love the idea that I can just say whatever the hell I want now. I don't have to worry about it, right? Like they don't have to worry about trying to control, because we have a lot of sexy time humor here in the hall. We have a lot of raunchy jokes, and that's part of the very fabric of the hall here, right, guys? And I will tell you, like, the fact that I'm officially lifted out of that program now, there's nothing to dangle in front of me that says, don't say that, Urs. Don't say that. Don't make that joke about Twi'leks. Don't do it, Urs. I don't have to worry about any of that now. I can just do my thing and just be an independent dude. And that's basically how we've operated since December. So no real huge change to my channel here. And I'm going to be fine with it. I'm moving on here, guys. And I have nothing but, it was a good experience being a game changer. Some unfulfilled promises were made. And there were things like, when I became a game changer, there was like 3 or 4 goals I had, right? First goal was, or when I started YouTube, it was 3 or 4 goals. It was basically like, earn a paycheck at some point. Like, earn just a cent that I had to give to my wife and say, all this time I put into this thing, it's paying off. We're heading in the right direction. That was like goal number 1. My wife is an accountant. Mrs. Tron is an accountant, and I wanted to give her some sort of tax implication and say, look, I did this. So I achieved that goal last year during, at the end of the year. And this year's obviously been great with the hall growing and having all you guys donate. It's actually been absolutely fantastic. What I will say is the second goal I had was to get into the Game Changer program. I achieved that goal through original content with Lobot versus the meta and things like that. Master versus meta, Tuskens versus the meta. So I got in the Game Changer program probably, about a year ago. Probably a little bit over a year ago. And that was a major goal of mine because at the time, if you were a content creator for this game, that was the goal to get into the Game Changer program. So I did that. I did it alongside Shattered Order. So Wink and Dan, Goodnight Punk, and we came in together, and it was cool. I was just remember that day. I got the email on a Friday night. I was just telling my wife, I'm like, you don't understand, sweetie. This is a very big deal. I'm gonna get like a fully unlocked account and all this other cool stuff. So it was a very exciting time in my life. And and then the third goal I had was to get the trip to Capital Games. And they were talking about trips at multiple times throughout my journey with them. And that basically never came to fruition when they had budget cuts at the end of last year. They were talking about doing a massive trip for like Grand Arena, getting us all out there, getting everybody hyped on Grand Arena. That never came into focus. So that's like the one thing that I didn't accomplish. There was one other thing that kind of came later. I would say it's kind of like 3B, was not only to get the trip, but to get the in-game ad. And I was told at one point I was on pace to get the in-game ad. But then I actually learned today that they had made an agreement from watching Arnold's video that if you didn't cover Marvel Strike Force, you got the in-game ad. Well, apparently there must have been a backlog of in-game ads because I never covered Marvel Strike Force, and for whatever reason, never got the in-game ad. So that was the one thing that I was told that I would get. The one time it was for, I'll never forget this, it was for the Aura Kit reveal. I worked my ass off on a video for that. Very proud of that video, even today. It was an Aura Kit reveal, and I know kit reveals, they do shit numbers because you got 10 people, 15 people putting out the same damn content. But I was told that I would get that in-game ad for that thing. And they gave it to Skelterix, which is fine. I mean, Skelterix has got amazing content, and I have nothing bad to say about Skelterix on his deal. But that was like the one time I was like, really? Like, really? So, and I still feel like I had the best video out of that batch, and that's just my own personal opinion because I worked my ass off on it. So, I mean, overall, minus those couple, not getting the trip and not getting the in-game ad. I mean, you talk to Cubs and those guys, and they're like, the in-game ad didn't do anything to my numbers. It gave me a couple thousand subscribers, maybe total out of all of them, and then it quickly went away after that. So, it is what it is. I was never going to play Marvel Strike Force just because I'm more of a Star Wars guy, if you can't tell by my giant Han Solo here. So that is where I come out on the Game Changer program. Helped me grow my channel, no question. Is it a necessity for moving forward? Absolutely not. And I have a better relationship and more open lines of communication with CG now than I ever did when the program was running strong. So there you go, guys. That is my take on the Game Changer program as a whole. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what you guys are thinking here. NC-17 in the hall. Yeah. Hey, Urs, you are still the best. Love all your streams. Thank you, Track Fan. Yay, Freedom Urs. Yeah. I mean, there were times, so like I tell you guys, like, you guys saw a distinct change in my tone. There was jokes I would not make until they took the test accounts away. And then at that point, I was just like, let's just do it. Like, F it. Let's just do it. Let's just be myself. That's when I started drinking on streams. That started when I just started making the jokes that I find funny and stop worrying about all that shit. And it's funny that Arnold put a video up of his experience with the Game Changer program, and it was a very interesting video to hear his whole side of it. And the one joke that I always tell people is, well, guys, I was the original person that made the penetrating Basti joke. That was my joke. I made a thumbnail about it. It was a big part of Red Hot and Rising. Many of you were trying to penetrate, Basti, and I was like, she's a very sophisticated. We had a whole dialogue about penetrating Basti. It's always been a joke. And I saw the letter. He flashed the letter on screen, and it was like, they used my joke about penetrating Basti, and that was the thing that got flagged. So he used it on one of Cubs streams or one of the meme review things, and that was my joke. I mean, I'm good with Arnold now. It's all good, but it was just funny. All right, guys. That 1K would give us our t-shirts. Yeah, if you guys can get me some subs, finally get some damn t-shirts going. I don't even think you need to bleep it out. Laugh out loud. Well, the F word is the limit here. Take a page from Howard Stern's book. Yeah, for real, man. Best SWGOH streamer, in my opinion. Thank you, Marky Rodriguez. Bodiam, haha, damn, what would these streams be if you weren't drinking on screen, right? Right? It would be painful. It would be absolutely painful, guys. All right, guys, we're going to open it up. You guys ready to open up? Guys, if you are here, all I ask is you give me a like. And if you're going to join the conversation, just a reminder, you just got to message me, hashtag 5675 on Discord. I ask that you have a good mic, decent mic. Don't be calling me from no damn potato. You have a topic you want to talk about. We can get to the Brute Alpha kit here in just a second. Your favorite drink, we got all kinds of drinks here in the hall. Kora, tell them what we got.
Corellian, Bantha, Coruscant Extra, and SPP, all on tap.
The planet in which you hail from. And if you're going to come on stream, I ask that you mute YouTube in the background when you're talking to me so we don't get any feedback. Zapper with the $5 donation. Fark them. Fark them all. There we go, everybody. Miss Ness to G13. Beast mode. Absolutely, buddy. All right, guys. Anybody want to come on tonight? Yes, we've got some people here. It's Ikra. Problematicers. No one is working on the floor. All right, Ikra. Hear you, buddy. I will have to... Where are you at? Where are you at, brother? There you are. All right. Anybody want to come on stream? You let me know. Yes, Lord Grimm, we are streaming right now. They did shut down the Game Changer program today. All right, we will go over the Brute Alpha kit. And let's go ahead and pull that up right now because I think we're going to have some questions. I actually haven't read this kit yet. I did see some commentary that it looked very impressive here. All right, guys. It is Brute Alpha, the Geonosian Dark Side support leader ability. I love it, guys. He's a separatist. The strengths are powerful new leader for Geonosian faction. Summons Geo Brute into battle. This sounds very cool. Boost Geonosis survivability with Hive Mind buff. All right. And we have alignment is dark side categories. We already went over those. And let's go the basic called Shield Bash. Let's look at this animation real quick right here. Let me move myself up here. Maybe? No? Okay. The basic is called Shield Bash. Deal physical damage to target enemy and dispel all buffs on them on a critical hit. It's got a crit, so maybe we're going to be modding for critical chance here for the dispel. What's interesting, though, why is everybody coming in on the attack there? Maybe we got to see what's going on with that. Well, everybody's coming in on attack on the basic there. And then we've got Glaive Sweep. Glaive Sweep. Here we go. 3-turn cooldown. Special 1. Dispel all buffs on all enemies. Deal physical damage to all enemies and expose them for 2 turns. Then remove 15% turn meter from debuffed enemies. Okay. Conditional TMR. Okay. 15%. Not a huge number. But TMR is still pretty great. An expose, but a guaranteed dispel on all enemies. AoE dispel, super valuable. So far, so good. Still interested to understand why all these Geos are attacking here. And we also have dispel on basic there if they crit. So 2 dispels, very good. And then we've got conscription, 3-turn cooldown, special number 2 here. Look at this Geo with the sword and shield. That's pretty sweet. Dispel all buffs, debuffs on Geonosian allies. Summon a Geonosian Brute to the battle if the ally slot is available. Or if a Geo Brute is already present, he gains critical damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then all Geonosian allies gain 15% turn meter and recover 35% health and protection. Okay, so we're basically getting a 6th ally here. This is going to be pretty sweet in 3v3. Holy crap, this could be good in 3v3. So we're getting a 6th ally here. And if he's already on the board, it's crit damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then all allies gain, Geo allies gain 15% turn feeder and recover 35% health and protection. That seems pretty bananas. 3-turn cooldown on this, so it looks pretty balanced. If there's a way of speeding up your Geos, this could be really, really good. Here we go. I mean, you've got a heal there, you've got turn meter gain, and you get a either 4th or 6th character. That's pretty great. All right, let's look at this leader ability here, guys. It is the Geonosian Swarm. Zeta on this one. Geonosian allies have plus 15,000 health and protection. Don't know how good that is. And plus 50% health steal. Geonosian allies recover 3% protection whenever they use a basic ability. Basic abilities of Geonosian allies deal 10% more damage for each debuffed enemy. Okay. All right, so we're going to be a little bit more survivable. We're going to be health stealing 50%, which is pretty great. It just kind of depends on their health pools. Let's see here. Nothing to really bump up the health pools. Recover 3% protection when they use a basic ability. So not seeing that all-in swarm yet, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to take full advantage of that. Basic abilities for Geonosian allies deal 10% more damage for each debuffed enemy. So that's pretty good. If only there were a way to get them all in here. Let's see here. Unique Queen's Will. Geonosian Brood Alpha has 60% tenacity, plus 60% tenacity. All Geonosian allies have the Hive Mind buff while Geonosian Brood Alpha is active, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Whenever another Geonosian ally is defeated, reduce the turn cooldown of conscription by 1, which is the summon thing. Yes, okay. This is the summon. Reduce the cooldown conscription by 1 at the start of the encounter. Summon a Geonosian Brood who taunts for 2 turns. There's a Zeta on this, so I'm sure the Zeta is going to be attacking on the Geo Brood thing. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hive Mind. Assist whenever another Geonosian... There it is. Geonotion ally uses another ability during their turn, dealing 50% less damage. Equalize health and protection with Hive Mind allies.
Hello.
That sounds sick. That sounds just nuts right there. Night War, good eveningers. Good evening, Night War. How are you? This Hive Mind shit looks sick. So you've got all the Dispel going on there, and you've got the basics happening with Hive Mind, calling the assist, and you're going to equalize health and protection. This sounds really good. This guy looks nuts, guys. I wish I had my Geos ready to go. So you're getting Dispel on basic from this guy if he crits. He's got an AoE Dispel. He's got the summon thing. He's got turn meter gain, health and protection regen. If only there was something to make these guys a bit more tanky, this could get really out of hand. But maybe that's not the intent at all. This looks really good. Unique 2, Geonotion Brood. This guy is just, it's just kind of the basics. Okay, so this guy just, he can attack. He can taunt. All right, that's cool. Deal physical damage to target enemy. Call another Geo to assist. So more Dispel on basic if you call in the Brute Alpha. Geonotion Brute deals 25% off its reactive and 100% counter chance. This guy looks sweet, man. Oh, so his stats are dependent on Brute Alpha. Okay. Unit can be summoned to the ally slot if it's available. Unit can't be summoned in raids. Can't be revived. When the unit is defeated, it is not considered a defeated unit. Okay, so that's like it can't trigger death mark. When there are no other allied combatants, the unit escapes from battle. A unit cannot be revived if the summon unit exists in their slot. Okay, this all makes sense to me. So overall, pretty impressed here, guys. Looks very cool. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and go back here. And let me know what you guys are thinking here. Let me just read the chat here. I prefer percent, not plain health or protection. Yeah, first time we see that, I think they should make Jabba's moves be whip Crumb over and attack back to someone's head. Throw slime frogs. Can't touch this. Yeah, Geos look like another solid B team. I think this is going to take them all the way up into kind of that bounty hunter range. This looks really good. I mean, anything with health regen like this, protection regen, summoning a tank, a disposable tank at that, and the Dispel, I mean, it all looks really good, guys. I hear they're easy to gear, so I wonder how good this can be, guys. I don't know. Let's see what else you guys are thinking here. So, real question, who is better, clones or Geos? I don't know. I have Shock T almost a G12. She's just about 11.5 right now. My clones are total garbage. Plan on using Shock T as just a 5th in my Galactic Republic team for the time being. But overall, these Geos excite me a bit more. This guy looks nuts, man. This guy looks nuts. And I love how he's just some dude, right? Like I think I was listening to RSG and they were saying there was no lore on this guy. All right, it's going to make the bugs better. So real question is, who's better, clones or Geos? More like a C+ team, like the clones with Shock T. Mongo X-Ray says, hopefully we'll be better than the clones. I feel AoE from troopers will destroy them. That's a good call, man. It's a very good call, because if this Brood Alpha, it gets summoned automatic, or the Brood gets summoned automatically with the Zeta, and you just AoE a few times with the troopers, he's going to go down, and then you just start working on some squishy Geos, because you're going to be gaining all that turn meter. Yeah, troopers might run right through these guys. It's a great point. You said that. Tweet. Looks like the bugs are getting some love. Nothing earth-shattering, but at least some kind of update, says Aldry. Poggle is supposed to get a rework, I think, and Spy will soonish. Yeah, Spy got touched. So I don't know if Spy is going to get it now, because he got touched today. They basically took an infinite loop off of him. And they just said, I don't know, they just changed the verbiage a little bit. Took an infinite loop off of him. And I had the news piece up, and I'm like, I don't know if we need to go over that. It's fine. Let's go over to, we got Big Perm here. They should also make Slave Leia and use a chain as their main weapon. That'd be cool. Hey, great to see you and hear you. We just got home, filet mignon and 7-ounce lobster tail. Can't wait for the GAC, still representing the females. Darth Carla checking in. Night War. Jaime says, seems Geos are going to be better. Sounds a bit like a dope kid, I think he's trying to say. Ozzy AP Pump, they made a mention that the AoE teams are strong against them. Did they? Oh, so the strategies here. I didn't go all the way down, guys. Let's go back up here. They have a strategy here. Watt Tambor, there he is in the flesh. Watt, baby. Squad 1, Squad 2. Breaking up your Geos. There you go. All right. Very cool. All right. It's written in the second unique of his kit. The brute dying won't trigger on any death effect, which is good. Ryder Davies, I hate to see some exploitable things like Zombie does with like the JKA stuff. It's just so goofy. I don't know. It's not in the real spirit of the game. So I'm totally good with them neutering that sort of stuff and nerfing it. Easy to dispel that brute's taunt. Fun fact, easily going to have over 150,000 effective HP. Dope kit, but for a crappy faction. Yeah, well, they needed a leader and they got one. The jabroni with Urzatron is Urzatron. What? What are we talking about here? Nikki P, the only good bug is a dead bug. Hashtag Urz is roughnecks.
Hello, what have we here?
All right, there's some donations coming into the hall here. Here we go, guys.
Go on, give Ozer a little love via Super Chat. He's working hard.
See, I'm doing all the talking. If you want to chat live, message me on Discord. Remus checking in from the unknown regions.
Hello, what have we here?
What's up, Hall? There's going to be an unforeseen interaction that will require a nerf. Mark it down. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Going to meet Billy D. Williams tomorrow in Tacoma. Old Lando rocks. Yeah, boy, that's my guy right there. That is very much my spirit animal for the hall here. As you guys can tell, I am a huge Lando fan by all the drops I have.
That thing's operational.
Hello, what have we here?
Mongo X-Ray. Thank you for the $1 donation, Mongo. Can't Touch This wants to come on. Sent you a DM on Discord, brother. Here we go. We got two lined up. Jewel Vest and Can't Touch This. Can't Touch This was in first. We'll go him. If you're not bogged down with others, I'll come on. I want to let you know. Well, the others have a turn, though. Oh, come on, man. Still hailing from South Carolina and drinking Geo Gin with Leku Lime. You got it, buddy. All right. Here we go. Ring, ring. We'll see if he picks up, guys. Okay, no pickup from... Oh, he just joined it. There he is. Brother,
Hey.
There you are, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good. Guys, we have Can't Touch This on, hailing from South Carolina.
I muted that, damn it.
There we go. And drinking Geo Gin with a Leku Lime. Brother, happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. Excited to be out from underneath the Game Changer thumb?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's bittersweet because you felt special, but at the same time, I mean, it wasn't really doing anything for me. No, I mean, even now, I say like I have a better line to Carrie. I feel like Carrie only listens to a handful of people. She's like, if you've got over 30,000 subs, I'll listen to you. And then,
because they don't want to piss off your subscriber base.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like you said, your channel excelled after you pretty much started ignoring the program, and the program was already dead anyway.
Yep, exactly. Brother, what do you want to talk about tonight? The floor is yours. We got
first
so much
things
to
first,
talk about.
I want to say rest in peace to Pat Bolin.
Oh, yeah, man. I saw that this morning. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm a huge Bronco fan. And Pat Bolin, the owner of the Broncos, passed away this morning. So very he was battling Alzheimer's for a very long time, so hopefully he's in a better place now. So, yeah, man, thanks for calling that out.
No problem, dude. Oh, besides that, I'm excited for these Geos, man. These look good.
Yeah. So what do you think of these kits so far, man? I mean, I'm looking at this stuff, and this health gain, protection gain, turn meter gain, and then, oh, by the way, we're going to normalize health across the board whenever stuff is going off.
I think it looks. I think it's going to be stronger than it looks on the face.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. The only tanks the faction has right now are Sunfac, right?
Well, and the new guy, yeah.
And the new guy.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting to see if you can bounce those back and forth. And with health, I just wonder how squishy this guy's going to be.
Also has his little buddy he calls in that's a tank though.
Oh, so they're both tanks.
He taunts on basic.
Yeah. Oh, the flunky he calls in taunts, and he's a tank. But does the Brute Alpha taunt as well? I didn't think I saw that.
Yeah.
I think it's just the flunky he calls in.
Okay, so maybe he's not the tank. I thought he was. I must have been mistaken.
No.
I was just thinking that because somebody announced that it was a tank leader.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, it looks really cool, man. I'm wish I had my Geos farmed up, and I was like looking at the animations, and they all kind of fly in there and they attack. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm excited because I actually do have. I mean, they're not finished Geonosians, but I have them 7 stars and geared like 8 to 10.
It's pretty good, man.
Useful.
I hear they're easy to gear too, which is nice.
Sunfac was a little bit of a pain, but
yeah,
he's a tank.
A lot of Carbanti there.
I'm afraid of the new Cryotech gear that'll be on the new guy, but besides that, Soldier and Spy were pretty simple. Soldier's one of the easiest characters in the game.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I don't even have my. I'm going through the Cryotech crunch right now with Shock T, and I'm her last bit, and good God Almighty, has it been painful with Shock T.
Yeah. I knock on wood. I'm lucky enough I haven't had to go through any Cryotech crunch because I don't have any of the characters that need it.
Yeah. Okay. Brother, anything else you want to shout out tonight before we keep it moving here? We got a line of 5 now.
Oh, I'll let them get on then.
All right,
good
brother.
Nighters. Thank you.
You too. Good talking to you, man.
Peace.
All right, we are pressing on here. It looks like Cubs, do you want to come on? Let's see if I can get him right here. Let me see if I can message him. He sent me a message. See if I get him.
What's up?
Hey, man, I'm live streaming right now. You're on the air.
Oh, man. You guys are going to hear some kids.
Well, I'll let you go, man. I just want... Okay, I gave my take on the whole Game Changer program being gone. What are your quick thoughts?
Hi, honey. Yeah, Daddy's on the internet.
Not Daddy's fault.
My wife is gone, so I can get away with it. But
Father of the Year.
Can your viewers cope with the kids is the question. So I posted a video on it. I'm a bit late to the party today. It's kind of funny because I posted a video like 3 hours after they post it, and one of the first comments is, "Cubs, you're late." And I'm like, "What? Did I take a couple hours?" Like,
yeah.
But anyway, I'm down. I just think the whole relationship with CG just wasn't working out. They just had a big part of it was they just, in their perception, there's like this big official component to it. It kind of caused them to want to have oversight over our content.
Hello,
we're
what
not
have we
going to let
here?
them do that. None of us are going to change our perspective because we're worried about what Capital Games is going to think. Even though we still kind of got backlash for some of those things. And so because they were, removing the official component of that, I think it kind of takes pressure off them to have much concern about what we say. And then it frees us up to, not have them on our backs about anything. So yeah, I'm down with it. We'll see. Something I didn't hit on in my video after I posted, I was like, oh, I kind of wish I would have said that. Is that things seem fine now, honestly, with the Game Changers,
yeah.
and the studio, because they're talking to us a lot. But I mean, part of me also wonders, like, is that just temporary? Is that just because they want us to say nice things, and then here pretty soon they're just going to die out, like they did kind of last year with Marvel Strike Force, where
Yep.
communication was really good for a little bit and then it stopped. And so I have my suspicions that that could be the case. But I also kind of feel like if that is the case, I don't really care either, because I mean, at this point, I'm kind of like, whatever the program ends up being, or lack thereof, whatever our relationship is with them, you know, I'll if they want to give us a test account, cool, I'll take it. If they want to give us early info on something, cool, I'll take it. But I just don't expect anything at this point. I expect nothing.
Yeah, and I
I'll
kind
just do
of
my thing.
I had made that exact point earlier. Like they talk about their extensive suite of beta testing stuff, and I'm like, well, that doesn't do us a damn bit of good. I'm not going to beta test for you. If I can't record the content and put it on my channel, it doesn't do me any good. So I made that point. Arnold made that point again tonight, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it rings. If they are sincere with their words and continue to throw us little bones here and there, give us PNG files, that sort of thing. But like you, I'm not expecting basically anything at this point.
Expect nothing. Trust no one.
There you go. Sage advice from Cubs fan Han. Brother, I will let you get back to being a dad. And anything else you want to shout out before you tell the hall before we hang up?
Just that the hall, you guys are legendary. Word travels far. The legend of the hall grows every day. And I am just impressed with what you do here, and happy that if anything, I think this is just gonna improve everything in the hall. Am I right?
You're right, brother. Absolutely right. All right, man. Good talking to you. Be good. We will talk later.
Okay. See you guys.
All right, that is Cubs fan Han joining the chat, the conversation tonight. If you'd like to join the conversation as well, just message Urs over on Discord at Urs5675. Have a good mic, a decent mic. Have a topic you want to talk about. Let me know your favorite drink and the home planet you come from. Mute the stream when you are live with me so we don't have any feedback issues. We are pressing on here. We'll go over to Jules Vex. Here we go. It's from the planet Newt, my boy. Let's see if we can get him on the stream. Ring to Newt. All right, Hall. We are ringing here. We'll see if he picks up. All right, we will come back to Newt and see if we can get him in just a little bit. Did not pick up. I'm going to go quick commercial here, and there we go. There, you just got on. Here we go. My brother, how are you? I can't hear you yet, man. I see you're in the call. You're not lighting up from... There he is.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, man. Guys, it is from the planet Newt. He is ready to talk about the State of the Game Changer program. You know what, Planet Dog from the planet Newt. Favorite drink is a PBR, Padawan Brewery Relief.
They launched the brewery to help offset the devastating loss that Anakin left.
The swarm, or just the bodies of younglings, the mothers of the younglings.
That's the least I could do, Start a beer company.
My man, how are you tonight? Thank you for coming on with me. Welcome to the Hall. You've been a Hall supporter for when did you start watching the Hall, by the way?
I was pretty casual on YouTube in general, and I freaking your videos just stood out above else, like Tuscans versus the meta. Once you picked up and started doing GA, I started really just preferring your content over everyone else.
That's too kind of you, man. Very good, very good. So we have the State of the Game Changer program is what you want to talk about. Go ahead, man. The floor is yours. What are you thinking with all this announcement today?
Yeah, man. That's kind of something I threw out there and some of my thoughts. I don't want to alarm anybody with tinfoil hat or anything like that, because I think it's questionable at now. But what do you think about the patents, the whole thing that released?
The mobile gamer, where the more money you spend, the harder your game gets, or the worse RNG you get. I think that's scary as hell. That is scary as hell that even exists. And am I surprised that it's EA? No, not at all. Fortunately, I will say this is the only game that I play that actually has RNG and is a pay-to-win model.
Oh, yeah.
So, Carrie came out and vehemently said that it was not in a component of this game.
Yeah.
And I pretty much agree with that. Sometimes I think it's a little stupid at times when, like, you know, the RNG just can be brutal. I don't know. It just can be very rough at times.
It does seem ridiculous, and I don't want to. I have spent uncomfortable amount of money in this game. I was very close to launch player, and I'm probably close to 10 grand at this point.
Oh boy, yeah,
that's
a lot. Yeah, no, I mean, here I am saying, oh boy, that's a lot, and I've spent probably $2 to $3 grand this year because I have the channel now. So.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of what you got to do. But man, I'll tell you, they got me on that $8 pack that they released. I felt the rewards were totally worth it, and I just had to go for it. The one recently, the one that had the whole controversy, it was $6 for Android or $7 for Android.
$1 cheaper, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got that, and I spent maybe $5 in crystals for something. But right after Malik, I spent, and I had some other gearing that I was doing, but at Malik's launch, I spent $1,000 just for that.
Yeah.
And right after that, I'm like, okay, this is like when I whaled out on Nest too, and when I whaled on a Nest, I was in the upper part of arena for the first time in the 3 years. I mean, I hit 8, and I was so happy, rank 8, and I just left it. I'm like, man, this is awesome. It was worth it. But right after Malik, it didn't make a damn bit of difference, and I was like, it totally hosed me. I thought this was exclusive, and I made the determination, I'm done spending. And then once the whole patent came out, I was like, this makes sense.
Absolutely. And what I will tell you is, I've made this point new on a few other streams, but I wailed out for Darth Revan and Malik, courtesy of the Hall, right? The Hall paid for it all. And I'm, forever lucky that they did. But I wailed out on 2 characters, spent easily over $1,500 for both of those characters because I had to get so much together to do it. And I can't even crack top 10. I haven't cracked top 10 in months. And it's like, it is such a bad experience to feel like you're going to finally have an advantage and then nothing happens. And it's all coming down to mods. And it's just like, I get why people walk away at that point because it's just like, I just spent all the shit ton of money and I can't win. It's so stupid. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. And, I get it. Like, I can't imagine being in their position and having to satisfy the thousands of free-to-play voices.
Right.
And trying to make it fair. But at the same time, if I'm spending $1,000 for a character, I want to whoop everybody's ass. You know what I mean? It's so hard. But,
Yeah. Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Anything else you want to shout out before I keep moving down the line here?
Keep it moving. And I just want to say, I will support you, and I hope you keep growing. And Hall, remember, this is probably the best time of Urza's career because as you get bigger, it's going to be much harder to interact with your community like this. So keep it up while you can, please.
Well, thank you, man. That's super kind of you. From the Planet Nude, everybody, give him some love. Coming to us all the way from the Planet Nude, and his favorite drink is Padawan Brewery Relief, PBR. Very good, brother. We will talk to you very soon. Be good.
All right, you too, man. Later.
All right, guys. We're gonna keep moving here. I'm gonna go grab another beer. I am totally tapped out. Before we do that, we had some donations come in. Or one donation come in. It's my man Cyrus. Let's get this bad boy to proc on screen again. He says, what's up, Hall? New kit looks really strong, and I expect the Geos will get touched up and reworked as well. Exciting to see them work in Grand Arena Championships and Territory Wars. If AoE is a counter, as mentioned, Shock T and Clone Troopers perhaps. Very interesting speculation there from Sai. My man, thank you so much for the love and support. Guys, we are going to quick...
we deal in pleasure and we know how to please our guests.
Guys, go get yourself a beer. We have plenty on tap here tonight.
Don't worry, sweetheart. We've got some blue milk for you.
And I'm running a quick commercial. Grab myself another beer. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go, guys.
Feeling adventurous or maybe seeking a break from the tables? We've just received a new shipment of glitter stim straight from the spice mines of Kessel. Mined in total darkness and harvested only from the finest spice webs, we invite you to delve deep into the thoughts and dreams of your special someone. Our private rooms are equipped with all the modern safeguards to ensure a controlled and addictive-free experience. Pleasure has arrived to the hall. Won't you come sparkle with us?
All right, Hall, we are back to it now. Let's keep on moving down the line. We can talk about whatever you want. All that I ask is that you just message me on Discord, 5675, 5675. Have a decent mic, have a topic you want to talk about. Let me know your favorite drink and the planet you're coming from. Mute the stream in the background if possible. Here we go, guys. We are pressing on. Everybody is welcome. This is not just the donators. This is anybody that wants to chat live. And next up on the list is my man, Luke Skywalker. We are going right to him. Let's start the voice call, and we will be right moving down the line here, guys. Happy Friday night to everybody in the Outer Rim. While I pour myself another Carillion Light here. Ring, ring, Luke. Let's see if he connects. I think we're like about 10 seconds ahead of everybody when we are live. Okay, we'll have to come back to Luke, and we will be back in just a minute. We're going to go, let's go to talk to my man P-Dubs, see if we can get P-Dubs on. P-Dubs, my brother, how are you?
What's up, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. It is Friday night in the Outer Rim. Where would you rather be, right?
Oh, there's no other place to be.
Brother, where are you coming to me from? What planet are you on right now?
It's tragic. I mean, our family was from Alderaan.
Oh, jeez.
We had to relocate to Takadona. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, but you've never seen this much green in the entire galaxy.
haven't.
Brother, that's amazing. I'm glad you guys escaped Alderaan before the big boom over there. What are you drinking tonight, man? What's your favorite drink?
Oh, it's gotta be the Meiluran Spike here at Takadona. It's unbelievable.
Ah, nice. Does Maz serve that up, or is you getting that somewhere else?
Oh, it's imported. It's specialers.
Very good, very good. Well, my man, thank you for joining us in the Outer Rim tonight. What do you have on your mind tonight? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I just gotta say, this game has, its real feel bad moments, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, what have we here?
Getting at least a Zeta for the damn Zeta Mats challenge is such a big deal to me.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Do you remember the early days when you would blank and you're like throwing your arms up in the air like, what the hell? I guess I'm like 2 days behind everybody now.
3-4 weeks at a time, be like, yep, I'm probably not gonna get one. Yep.
I remember that. I vividly remember that. And you know what kind of teed me off was I heard on the Escape podcast with the one that Carrie was on. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's in, isn't it?" The whole you're guaranteed a Zeta thing. No, was not in. And maybe she misremembered. Maybe someone screwed up and they didn't put it in. But the fact that could have been in a long time ago, I'm like, what? Where has this been? Yeah.
Yeah, they need to give everybody 10 Zetas.
Yeah.
For the next drop.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Zeta thing. I'm glad they're fixing it. But just a quick story since you got me on the topic. So in the Game Changer chat, everybody was bitching and moaning. I will just be totally honest. We were all bitching and moaning about the Zeta thing with the double drops. And, like, you know, you had basically guys like me who got 0, and then DB posts a picture of his screenshot, and it's like he got like 6. I'm like, what the hell, man? And just like seeing that, like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't know. I'm not into that at all. I wish they would make that right somehow.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it seems at least, you know, you're gonna get at least 2 or 3 coming Sunday. Oh.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you know, I you know, T Money made the point in our chat as well. She's like, well, I make GA content, and I guess she's undefeated still, and I'm like, she's like, well, now I'm that far behind now, and my competition has this advantage on me, assuming they hit, and she didn't. So, yeah, man. What else is on your mind tonight? Did you take a look at this Brute Alpha kit? How are your geos?
I did. My geos are. I tried to start them for the Padme event, but you know, I was just like, let's just leave them alone and see what the new territory battle has to say. And I feel maybe quite a few people are doing that, and like I'm just hoarding gear, and you know, I've got like 500 Carbantes and you know 400 stun guns. Just I'm waiting to see what happens. It's just I'm not allocating any resources to anything.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy the pack for this Geo if it comes out? Because it seems like it's gonna be released like
I probably will.
Like North Face Han.
One of those again, like you know, like Bastila Shan, you know, like transforming the Geo faction. Like you have to have those characters for Grand Ringa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so necessary.
I don't know. We're just getting to a point in the game where if you don't have the best stuff,
sure,
you're gonna be in for hard times. So
for sure, yeah. It's. I mean, again, you know, like going back to circling again, like you know, the paywall for this game is just it's a little bit frightening.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to a buddy the other day.
What have we here?
And it's like he's playing just like a FIFA mobile game, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's just like, you know, I'm just playing, having a good time. I'm like, shit, you know, you know, that's, you know, I wish I was doing that.
Yeah, I think I played this game like that the first month, and then it was like, oh, Arena's a thing, and then Arena became a thing for the next like 2.5 years of my life.
Yeah, I mean, like I started out, and I spent like a ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, in the beginning, like I was just immediately hooked. And and you know, obviously, like again, that was during like the Chase Wigs meta, and like that was my team for forever.
Oh yeah. Those boys were sick when they came out, man. I loved how they were like the free to play option, and they were better than this like souped up like Death Trooper Krennic stuff. Like it was like that was like supposed to compete against it, but Chase was just so sick, it was just nuts.
Yeah, so you know, it's just in the beginning I spent so much, and then I was just like, okay, I cannot spend anything, and I hadn't spent anything until Revan and Malik. I was just like, you know, this looks like again, I missed the boat with Jedi Revan in the beginning, like many people did. It's like, oh,
I did too.
This guy could be good, you know, maybe, and then sure enough, he was the meta for 8 months. Like,
yeah. Very good, man. I got to keep it moving here. Before we go, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh boy, I mean, it's got to be Empire, but you know what? Again, I'm a big Rogue One guy. Solo's great too.
Yeah, they're both great, man. Solo's so underrated, and Empire, you know, the classic, right?
The last Jedi hate is real.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. We don't want to start a nuclear war here, but I'm with you.
No. Cheers, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, good talking to you, P-Dubs. Be well, brother. We will see you next time.
See you around, man.
All right, guys. We had donations come in here from Ponyboy Peter. Heard this was the only place to be out in the rim. Got it, buddy. Ponyboy Peter.
Modded for her pleasure.
And it's Ryder Davies checking in with the $5 donation. Ryder, my boy, thank you so much. And we had someone followed on Twitch. I didn't see it. Popped up while we were chatting there. Let's go keep it rolling here. Next up is the Perm. Yours. Talk to you. All right, here we go. We're going to get the Perm on. And while we're calling Perm, I'm going to throw another video up here. We'll go. Let's go right here. Perm, are you there, brother? Perm, you're muted, my man. I see your mute icon on. It's problematic for the Perm. He's got his mute icon. You got to unmute your mic on Discord, brother. There he goes.
Ew.
There's the guy. How are you?
What's up, Burrs?
How are you, man? Brother,
Good, man. Good.
First and foremost, what planet are you on tonight?
I am on Nalhutta.
Oh, man. Love me some Nalhutta. How's the sunrise over there, brother?
Well, my in-game name is Outer Rim Jabba.
A classy man, I can tell. My friend, what are you drinking? Anything tonight, or are you just keeping it low key?
Bush Pounders.
Bush Pounders. All right, man. Very good stuff. All right, what do you got for me, man? The floor is yours. What's on your mind tonight with those holotables?
I don't know. It's all the stuff that goes on. It's just going to cycle through, and everybody's going to be happy again. It's like up, down, up, down. It's a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like that too.
I spent over $20K on this game.
Okay.
And I'm stupid.
Well, I don't know if you're stupid. I mean, if you can afford, yeah, it's Star Wars, right? It's Star Wars that follows you in your pocket, and you got this great community.
It's Star Wars crack.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what whenever people say like, well, why would you spend money on this game? Or like, it's like a game that's always with you. So there's that convenience as well. It's Star Wars. You can make a goddamn team with Lobot as your leader. Like, you can do all sorts of weird shit and cool shit. And if you're a fan of one character, you can go get that character. I mean, it's very cool. Very cool. I'm with you, man. I hate it and love it at the same time.
I keep telling myself I'm not spending any more money on this game. And next thing you know, 7-star shock T.
You and me both, buddy. How much did you get out for? That was $225 for me.
Yeah, about the same. It wasn't that much compared to usual.
Yeah,
it's usually like $350. But the extra $100 in gear is where they get you anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, all that Cryrotech stuff.
But anyway, love your fucking shows, man. You're the best.
You got it, brother. You excited for Grand Arena to come back?
Yeah, I mean, they need to bring it back. You know?
Yeah, I'm ready for it to come back too, man. I like doing these community shows and everything, but my bread and butter is getting crazy and wild with Grand Arena.
It was like the funnest part of the game. They took it away. So This new stuff coming out better be funner. That's all I'm saying.
You got it, guys. It is my man Perm coming to us from Nalhutta tonight. Brother, be safe. We're just a few clicks away over here in Tatooine, so if you need to come to the hall, we got you, man.
All right, later.
All right, guys. It is Big Perm. Thank you, brother. All right, guys. I'm going to run a quick commercial here. If you want to come on and talk to me, whatever you want to talk about, we've got a list of topics there at the top. All I ask is you have a good mic, have a topic. Let me know what planet you're coming from, what drink you like, and mute when we're live. So thank you guys so much. You guys want to come on, just shoot me a quick note and we will talk. Here we go, everybody.
The neon pierces my eyes and I awake on Coruscant. The hum of the Undercity has an all too familiar charm to it. Difficult to remember if it's day or night down here, but I guess that's why some refuse to leave. My body adjusts. This residence is only temporary. Took a job for the Black Suns while on Ord Mandel, a simple data tape delivery to Lady Sessa, a local Togruta crime lord and a holotable hustler. I cleaned my blaster, grabbed my gear, and began on foot to her hall. Her door security was actually quite helpful. escorting me through the hall and straight to Lady Sessa, who was flirting with some patrons at the bar. She spun around to greet me, and I could not believe my eyes. It was her, death stick and all. Her eyes told me everything I needed to know. This night was about to get interesting. We shared a carillon, and she asked me how her ship was doing, exchanging stories from the tables, metas of the past, and days gone by. She requested some fresh air. While a silly request in the Undercity, together we slid outside. Reaching out, she seizes my hand, molding it into a fist, and reveals a small vial. Just like old times, she says. I nod knowingly. She splashes some glitter stem on my glove, and I return the favor. Together, we take the hit. In what is a nuclear wind of euphoria, we embrace. And the neon slowly fades to black. The job has been done. This is my story.
All right, guys, we are going to keep it moving here. Looks like we got a few more people that want to chat. I'm going to go ahead and talk to my... No, we're not talking to that guy. This con man guy wants to talk. We are not talking to that guy. That guy's going to say a bunch of crazy things. Brother, you can try and come on the chat or in the... Yeah, we can't talk to you, man. You've said you've been one too much of a wild man for me to bring you on live. We're going to go talk to Ryloth here. Let's give him a call. Brother, how are you, man?
I'm good. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. How
Beautiful. What's going on?
Brother, I'm just wondering how Ryloth is tonight.
I'm good. I'm vacationing on Kashyyyk. I had to come get some greenery.
Oh man, you staying in one of those tree houses? One of those
Yeah, oh, you know it. You know it. I actually got a little fort in the roots of one of these trees, man. I'm a little bit afraid of heights.
Doing it like the Ewoks do it. How they do it over on Endor. My man, are you drinking anything tonight?
Yeah, it's just a Dagobah chai latte with extra froth.
Hey, man, I have one of those every morning, man. It is good stuff.
Yeah, I got to keep the throat in good shape, man.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got a lot of topics tonight. We've been all over kind of the Game Changer program, Zeta mats. We've talked Brood Alpha and Geo changes. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, I did just get home. I was like 20 minutes ago. Caught this, found out that you were streaming. Realized that we had our Friday forums going on again. I just read up on them. I don't know what I missed as far as what people have said in the streams, but I'm pretty. Who was it that was just on Big Perm?
Perm, yeah.
Talking about being a roller coaster. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that too. Like in the last 3 months, I've had a couple of nights where I've shamed myself for my anger at CG and my anger at SWGOH, and I don't know, a while ago in the pleasure pit, or as I told you, I was like, I think that this year is gonna be like the equalizing year, where like people with old tunes who've been playing for a long time, they got these old tunes that are worthless. Like slowly throughout this year, everything is gonna end up being, if you really work your mods right and you really like a team, I think we are gonna slowly get to a point where pretty much everyone can play their favorite team and just rock with it. Maybe not, beat the meta every time, but at least have a chance of competing with like your favorite characters.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm feeling.
Brother, I remember that exactly.
What have we here?
And we had a moment probably back at the end of 2016 where there was like 4 or 5 viable teams. Absolutely a super fun time. And you could do anything you wanted, basically. You could plug in guys that would kind of work. And I don't know, man. If we can get to that point again, a point of equilibrium where everything's pretty good, that would be an amazing place to be. And the game would be so healthy if that was the case.
Yeah, I think the theory crafting is probably, they haven't given us anything to theory craft with. And I don't think, that'll be part of the game in the future, just because these you know, the strong teams are really faction based. Like there's really no mixing around. So that I'll miss that. Which is like the reason I started watching your channel, because of your theory crafting, man. Beating the beast. True love rules all.
I am still working on this video of the top fights, and that will be in there for sure, man. But yeah. Very good, very good. You heard the news with the Game Changer program going away. We kind of talked about it at length over kind of the months here, how it just wasn't really functioning. Big surprise there, or, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess I read about that. It was a depressing message, man. The rest of the messages, I was like, I was cool with, you know, and everything. But the Game Changer thing, I don't know. Like they said that they had a conversation with all you guys and everything, so it sounded like it's big news for you. But still, it sucks that, you know, it's a new. How do they word it? Like they're excited for this new phase of your partnership. Like they just cut you guys off. Like there's no partnership.
Yeah.
That's
The partnership that we decide.
Yeah, exactly. No, it sucks, but I mean,
yeah,
it's not like you guys need it. You know,
Yeah.
What were your benefits? You didn't get the trip down there or anything either. So it's like, you know, whatever.
It was a nice like badge to have. You felt like, yeah, I worked for this thing and I got there. I achieved this goal. There's a lot of good content creators out there, guys like Thunderwhack that, you know, Darth Micro. These guys would obviously have been in it at some point. Had the program still going. It was just like a nice thing that you're like, hey, I was one of those guys. But other than that, yeah, it didn't really do anything for me.
Yeah. And did you ever have like a usable test account?
I did. Back when I used to do Versus the Meta, I think this was before you joined the channel. I did have a fully loaded test account. And then they gave us something that was pretty much just garbage after that. It was just like 50 million crystals. Go farm everything. And it's just like, no, that's going to take a lifetime. So I did have a really good one. I had a good one where you could just like import. I had 2 test accounts, and you could import whatever ally code you want. So I could be Ryloth, you know, with my beautiful voice and, you know, the DJ of the hall here. I could have been Ryloth, you know, and played your roster. So it was pretty cool.
No, that is badass. Like totally done with that. But you know, everything after that since I've been, you know, watching all your videos and your streams, I don't think I mean how much money you drop in to get these events to be able to make content, man. Like you're not.
Yeah.
The Game
Even I
Changer
feel
thing to do anything.
Yeah.
Everything came out, you know?
Yeah, even I feel weird doing that though. It doesn't feel natural at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say this might be pleasure pit material, but I for one, I don't think that you really have to invest in the new characters for content. Like your content is your show, you know, your persona. It's not what you're doing with the tunes that you're doing it with, you know. It's just you.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
I appreciate
spread
that,
my love
man.
to you. You don't need anything specific in Swiggle, man. You just gotta be yourself, and we all love you. The hall's here for you, man.
Well, thank you, man. It's a weird thing, right? Because I wanna like have new things to do. Like I want to make a Major Tom intro. I want to make a Padme intro. I gotta have the character in order to make this intro. I can't just half-ass it. I gotta do it the right way. So there's things like that come in my mind. That's really the motivation, though. If I could do it without spending the money, believe me,
I would. For sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
All right, I'm sure there's more people in line.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we head on out? Or you head on out?
No, I'm feeling a little bit iffy on the Zeta mat thing, man. I don't know, but whatever.
Did you like the randomness?
I like to get in 2. Did I read that correctly? Like they took out the 0 and the 2, and now you just get 1. Like,
yep.
Is that how it's gonna work now?
Straight 1, and like the few times you got 4, you felt like a freaking. That just set your day up to like, man, I can do anything today.
Yeah, I got 4 twice.
Yeah, I think I
got that twice.
2 or 3 times maybe.
Yeah, it was cool getting 2, man. I actually like personally for me getting 2 offset like getting 0 for like a week straight. It didn't even matter. It was just I got 2. Let's do it. Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
That's it. That's all I got for you, man.
All right, man. Ryloth, love you, man. Be well, and we will talk to you next time.
All right, we'll catch you next time, Hall.
All right, we are pressing on here. We're going to try and go back to my man, Luke Skywalker. Hey, here's my topic. It's about the Brute Alpha kit. And favorite drink is SPP. Home planet is Feed. Here we go. See if we can get him here, guys. Luke Skywalker, we are reaching out to you. We are using the Force.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, guys, we're going to try Z-Rob and then see if he picks up. Oh, my man, Z-Rob. My man can talk. Where's he at? All right, guys. I think we've... Z-Rob, I need you to pick up your phone. I'm trying to call you, buddy. You said you wanted to talk. I sent him a message. I'm like, yo. He says, hey. All right, we're gonna try another guy here. It is Heisenberg. Give him a call. It says if you want a free-to-play perspective, I'll chat if you want. See if we can get him. Brother, are you out there? Heisenberg.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, how are you? We can hear you. You got to mute me on the other side, but my man, good evening to you.
Thank you very much. How's it going?
I am good. My man, what planet are you coming to us from tonight?
I'm definitely on Lothal.
Lothal. Did I hear that correctly? Lothal, you kind of cut out the end there.
Oh, Lothal, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful sunsets on Lothal. You drink anything tonight or just keeping it low key?
I had some Peroni.
There. Ciao Bella, baby. All right, cool. My man, you talking about a free-to-play perspective here. Let me know what you want to talk about. The floor is yours.
Well, all I want to say is this is... I really appreciate everybody that spends... That's why it exists.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
But I've been playing for... at least since months it came.
Brother, we are losing your mic here. You're kind of going in and out here.
All right, well, maybe we'll try you again later.
Let me go ahead and give you a call right back. Maybe it's a connection with Discord. I'll try you right back real quick. If you can mute me on the TV, that might be causing the problem, actually.
Okay.
All right, I'll try you in just a minute. All right, here we go. We're going to go back over. We're going to try my man Z-Rob. See if he picks up. All right, these guys do not know how to work Discord. We're gonna try Luke Skywalker for the third time. Luke, if we can't get you, we'll have to get you next time, man. I've tried 3 times now, so let's see if we can get him. All right, we got Z-Rob calling. Brother, how are you? Let me know, man. Can you hear me, Z-Rob? You're on mute right now.
Can you hear me?
There's the guy. Yes, I can hear you. Brother, what planet are you coming from tonight?
Oh, man, been working on
what
mine
have we
Kepler.
here? swear, put 150 hours in this last week.
Sweating those mine and Spice, no doubt. That's my man Zerov. You drinking some of that Alabama Slammer tonight?
Oh, you know it, man. These cantina tips feeling right.
Brother, I look for them everywhere I go. I cannot find it. We don't have them here in Colorado.
Hey, if they're not there, they'll get there sometime. They're all over around here.
Got it, man.
But,
so what are we
man,
talking about tonight, man?
Honestly, I've been catching up for the last 3 hours. I have not completed my dailies all week. It's the grind has been real. So I'm just now finding out about a lot of things, like, you know, the game changers and the new Grand Arena Championship rewards and just everything that's coming out. It's just I'm trying to catch up. I feel so behind right now, and it's crazy. I've been checking in every day, finishing most of my dailies. But yeah, it's pretty much check in, collect, get back off, and go back to work. You know.
Yeah, I was
Spice Mines.
Hello, what have we here?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video of my day in the life of and this game, where I basically get up in the morning, I go right to my phone, sim an arena battle, do all my dailies. Then by the time that arena battle's done, I sim another one that I'm pretty much done for the day. So yeah, I thought about making that video. Just kind of how I feel, man. Same kind of deal. Just checking in, just getting the dailies done.
Yeah. The one thing I do want to say is, personally, I see with the whole Game Changers program is, personally, I see a better relationship. Even though y'all weren't paid by them or, you know, controlled by them at all, they still expected you to always be on their side.
Yep. Absolutely.
The fact was, you're on our side, the consumer side, because that's what you are. Just like everyone else, you play the game, you love the game, and you're a consumer just like we are. So even if you want to be on their side, you're still on ours.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, now there's no longer this, you know, the hostility between y'all. At least that's what I see.
Yeah, I mean, it's really,
what have we here?
Each and every one of the content creators will tell you they want to be making content well after this game, and they got to be true to themselves. They're going to do that. So, I don't know, man. It's just, I felt at times there were things I couldn't say, and then I still feel like I tell them now, like, I'm like, you guys totally up with these Zetas. Like, you messed it up. Like, just make it right. Like, how it's just such an in my mind, it's such an easy lift. Like with the Finn Zeta, they did a bunch of stuff and they changed the Zeta, and then what they do? People freaked the hell out and they refunded the Zeta. But you know what they did? They just put an extra, in my mind, they probably just put an extra Zeta on HK on an ability, and most people just put that Zeta right on HK. Like, make this shit right with the people that were simming Zetas, and just stack it on the back end. I mean, I don't care if we don't see it, but at the same time, man, it's just like, just make it right. It is such an easy lift. It's just like they fail at these things that I just don't understand. Like, it's such an easy thing. Like, you're going to manufacture this currency. If you got to make it up, you make it up on some random character in the back end, man. I don't know. That's where I'm coming from.
And don't get me wrong. When it comes to some of the new characters being so far out of reach, especially for free-to-play players, I would love to say, like myself, I've spent a little bit of money, but in comparison to, like, you know, like Big Perm was just talking about spending $300, I've never spent more than, let me be honest, I've never spent more than $50 on a single character.
Right.
So, to me, when a character is so far out of reach, I just look at them like Treya. You know, when you're at 1.2 million GP, you don't look at Treya as damn. I should have paid more money. No, the fact is you have to be an end game player to get that character, and I don't have a problem with that because I'm not there yet. End game to me is 3.5 to 4 mil easy, because by then you have pretty much you have everybody except for the brand new character maybe, and most of your characters are already G12 to G8, somewhere in the midst of that. Like I'm at 2.5 mil. I'm only missing like 12 characters. But when you look at those 12 characters, they're tough characters. You know, legendaries, just extreme farms like Wampa. I still don't have Wampa. So I don't get mad about the exclusive end game content, because you want that. You want to have something to strive for. If you don't have that, then the game gets boring to you, and you spend all this money to get to the end, and now what? You're done.
Yep.
They have to give people like that something to
What
keep
have we here?
playing for. And I'm not arguing that is a bad. It just sucks when they roll it out as something that everyone can get.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that no, you can have all the characters. Like, let's look at Malik. You can have all the characters 7-star, gear 8 to 10, like everyone normally has for a legendary. And come to find out, you have to have these specific characters because it's a hero event, journey thing, whatever you call it. And then you have to have them gear 11 or 12 with or without Zetas. Well, damn. If I'd have known that a few weeks ago, like, I don't know. I'm still salty because I skipped Darth Revan.
Yeah.
I didn't get Revan on his first time. I got him on his second time. Jedi Knight Revan. Got him on his second time. I skipped Darth Revan because I wanted to focus on everybody I didn't have. I didn't have CLS. I didn't have JTR. I'm ready for JTR. I got CLS gear 12, and I'm working on the rest of his crew. Most of gear 10 or 11 as of right now. I'm working on my Night Sisters for my raids. You know, things that are trying to help me progress, because, you know, obviously the higher I get in raids, the better gear I get, the faster they gear up. So I skipped Darth Revan. And because I skipped Darth Revan, I had 0 shot at Malik. That kind of made me mad because they made it sound as if, well, if you farm correctly, you'll have it. No, you gave me one opportunity at Darth Revan, just one. And they gave me a character that requires Darth Revan to get. That kind of made me mad. At least with Jedi Knight Revan, they gave you 2 opportunities to get them.
Right.
You know, and I feel like if they would have gave us at least 3 months later, give us a second shot at Darth Revan, because after I saw Darth Revan, I started farming them, started farming the characters I needed to get them. And then Malik came out, and I'm like, oh shit, I need all these characters and Darth Revan. Well, damn, there goes all my steam. Like, I stopped farming the entire squad because I already know that it's going to be another 6 months before they come out. Didn't know that they were going to drop it 2 months later, 3 months later. Like, my Darth Revan, the squad I need to get Darth Revan is not even ready yet.
Right.
So I feel very scattered. Personally, I'm farming what I need for Padme. I couldn't even get Padme because they had me so spread out, and you almost didn't know what was coming. And
yeah. It's been one event from the other to the next to the next. It's felt like that since January, and I'm with you, man. It's exhausting, and hopefully this TB is going to be a bit of a shift from all that, just panic to panic to panic, and just feeling flustered.
Hello, what have
Well,
we
I got
here?
one question before I go.
Go, brother.
And that is,
you got
how
it.
do you? We already know most people don't like ships.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about Kenobi getting his capital ship?
You know, honestly, I watched the Clone Wars in its entirety, the animated show. I cannot recall him having his own ship other than when he was flying with Anakin, with a little, you know, Edda class, whatever, you know, Jedi Starfighter. So if he had a capital ship, I don't remember it at all. I mean, I'm all right with it because I just put a Zeta on mine, but I don't know, man. I don't remember it at all. Do you?
Yeah, actually, there's. I can't say they named it, but there's countless episodes where you see Kenobi as the
crew leader. Yeah,
the crew leader of a single ship and a battalion of ships, and yeah, there's times where he's leading a fleet assault, but no, they never named it. They never, at least not that I can remember.
Right.
I'm sure, you know, if Rook was here, he'd probably answer all those questions.
Rook. Yep. Rook's
that
boy knows this Star Wars. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but no, I'm definitely glad with Shock T. I've been waiting for some love from my clones. Everyone else is in my guild right now is starting to panic farm the clones, and I'm laughing because most of mine are gear 9, 10, 11, and they're all 7 stars and have been for I don't know how long. I just can't push them to anything higher than they are right now because they weren't that good. But now with Shock T, I'm really curious just how good they can be, especially in the raids. I'm hopeful. I love the Clone Wars. I grew up on the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy is what I got to go see in theaters with my pops. So it was just
special time
to me. Those are the special ones. You know what I mean? Like I grew up on the originals.
Me too.
And those are the substructure in my whole shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's the basis of my Star Wars love, I guess you'd say. And for the most part, there's not a single Star Wars movie that I don't at least like. The sequel trilogy can have done better, but it's decent. The only real argument I have with like The Last Jedi is the last fight scene was absolute trash.
Yeah, man.
But all in all, I'm just hoping there's some crazy twist in the next movie. You know, we find out something that just blows our mind, like the Death Star, and that can literally resurrect and just fix everything. Imagine if, you know, we find out, I don't know, that Rey's a Palpatine or something crazy like that. It's just like, man, you didn't see it coming.
Yeah. I hope it's like that, man. I have to tell you.
I know we've talked about this, but
yeah, we have.
Star Wars has always been a Palpatine versus Skywalker. So if Rey turns out to be a Palpatine, Kylo is a Skywalker, it makes sense. But now they flip-flop sides. And then maybe they flip-flop sides. Like, who knows?
I love the energy that when you started talking about this, I love the energy that changes in your voice. You're just like, man, what could happen? This is the kind of shit you think about while you're working those spice mines. Am I right, brother? All right.
You're absolutely right. Hey, one last thing. Just got to say, love the show, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And, you know, we're here for you, man. The hall's always going to be here for you.
Oh, you're the best, brother. Thank you so much. It's Z-Rob, my man, checking in all the way from the Spice Mines of Kessel. You do me a favor, man. Just take it easy, all right? All right, we are pressing on here. It is, we are moving on. Let's try Luke's. No, we're going to try RBM first. My man, RBM. See if he picks up. He is an original of the Hall. Been here since the beginning. See if we can get him here. RBM, I see you've connected here. You're on mute, my friend. You got to unmute that mic for me.
Oh, sorry, brother.
There he is. There's our guy. He's been around since the beginning. My man, what planet are you on tonight?
I'm out in the Haven Cluster tonight.
Oh, nice. What are you drinking?
Oh, just some Haven scotch.
Sounds delicious, man. So let's talk holotables. What are you thinking right now?
You know those? I don't. I'm kind of hoping with those beta servers they've been talking about for
Yep.
however long now.
Their extensive suite of beta programs, I believe, is the terminology they used.
Yeah. But if they were to switch up the Galactic War and make it like, I don't know, a hard node or something like that in there, they could use that for their beta server. Just give everybody access to all the tunes.
Oh, you're saying like make Galactic War like the sandbox,
right?
And like every node would be just like a meta team, like the top. They could just go to SWGOH.gg and just kind of seasonally just change the meta teams.
Right. I mean, because that's how I use to test my tunes I'm gearing up.
It's not a bad idea, man.
War.
I don't know what that does for the new player experience. That's the only concern I can think about in my mind. That's not a bad idea, though, just to make... I mean, that's already implemented in the game. Here's 12 meta teams for you to just knock your socks off with and the entire roster at your disposal. Yeah, that could work. That's a good idea, man.
Hello, what have we
Still have
here?
like an easy node for the new players, but then you have an alternate, the beta server or the beta button within the game that you can switch to the advanced, where you're playing the G12 or G13 versus the G12 or G13, or even use your own roster against that.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, man, I wonder why they haven't thought of that yet. My only thing is this has been brought up for years. The whole sandbox mode been brought up for years to them. Yeah. They've been well aware of it. And part of me thinks is like, this is one of the point I made to Cubs last time I talked to him about it. You give people a sandbox mode with everything. Then all of a sudden, if a character comes out like Shakti, who's good, but not great, do you curb people from spending on that character at that point when people would have normally just spent? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the whole sandbox mode. It's a little like you give people everything, then they have no motivation to spend.
I mean, if it's a character that somebody absolutely loves, they're gonna want it so they can use it in, the Grand Arena Championships or the arena or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like me. I love Knights of the Republic too. So Scion was my first character that I just wailed on. I mean, he dropped and I had him at 7-star within.
Yep. Brother, are you still there? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
So what are you thinking about this whole game changer announcement?
I'm not really too surprised with it. I mean, since before Thanksgiving, they didn't even have your guys' test servers or test accounts. So, I mean, their communication has just been terrible since then.
Yeah, absolutely. You say one thing. I mean, when you talk about the communication piece, I think back to when they, talk about here's the Twi'lek lady saying, hey, to get ready for Grand Arena Championships, here's double drops. That's like the first part of the message. And then it's no, this was a replacement for GA being gone. And it was like message, not at all. Like something so basic as that where it's not clear and they can't get that right, that just drives me crazy. It's like, just make it right, guys. You can invent this currency out of thin air. Just make it right. How hard is that? Goodwill goes so much farther than trying to like just hold your stance and just prove a point on every single damn thing that goes wrong. You guys message shitty. Like just do it right. I don't know. It just kills me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I laugh at the whole double drops thing because 90% of my guild, including myself, the drops have been terrible. I mean, it's been on par with regular single drops.
Yeah. It was. I would say I was jokingly going to tweet the other day that I'm ready for single drops to come back because my double drops have been so shitty. But yeah, I hear you, man. What else you got for me, RBM? When did you start watching the Hall? You've been around since the very beginning. I mean, like season 0, season 1-ish for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I got really heavy into the Hall season 0, so a little bit before Christmas when GA first came out.
Yep.
But I've watched off and on since Lobot.
Oh, nice, man. Very cool. Very cool. Well, brother, I just want to thank you for all the support and being around for so long, and hopefully we've got some more nights on the Hall tables together.
Definitely, man. Have a good nighters.
You
Happy
too.
Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. You too. And here we go, guys. We are moving along here. We're gonna try Heisenberg again. We'll try him again. See if we can get him on here. While we're connecting, I'm gonna run a quick commercial here.
Hello, Hall. It's Kora from the private room. Having a rough night on the tables? Feeling a little stressed and looking for that
there he is.
special healing?
We're gonna come off commercial here. If you could just mute me in the background, that would be super appreciative.
Am I muted now?
You're good. You're good to go. I don't hear my. I'm hearing my echo a little bit in the background.
All right. I don't know why. I muted the leather.
Okay. Let's just try it again. A little bit of feedback still, but it's okay. Go ahead and just talk. I'll stop talking. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man.
Yeah, shut the hell up, Urs. What the hell?
There you go.
I'm trying to talk, man. No, I think I started watching your channel about Tuscan versus Meta. And definitely was around in season 0.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
I know. Well, yeah, I'm old, so.
How are you feeling about the game right here, right now, in 2019?
I like it. I mean, I think it's better than it's ever been. You know, people don't remember the very beginning of the game when there wasn't a whole lot to do. And it was literally just and now there's Grand Arena pretty much changed the best game, the best winnable game. So.
Yeah, brother, your mic is cutting in and out again. I unfortunately,
bitch, man.
yeah, it's all good, man. We'll get it cleaned up next time. I'll have you back on. I just the audio is a little bit rough right now, so yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Okay.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, you too. Bye. All right, we're moving along here. We're gonna go Silencio. I want to throw a line and talk about some stuff on characters. Sure. Go right over to Silencio. See if he wants to come on and talk. See if he connects here. I'm going to run a quick commercial.
Hello, Hall. It's Kora from the private room. Having a rough night on the tables? Feeling a little stressed and looking for that special healing? Whatever your desires, one super chat donation grants you access to the private room and our entire portfolio of pleasure. Don't leave us.
Silencio, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate, loud and clear.
Where are you coming to me from, man? You got a nice accent there.
Coming from Narshada at the moment.
Narshada, baby, the smuggler's moon. I love it.
Smuggler's moon. I've got some wet work to do.
Oh,
so,
wet work.
Trying to keep a low pro.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. Brother, are you drinking anything tonight? Not if you're working, I guess, right?
Work and mixed with some pleasures. I've got an Alderanian red wine in hand.
Oh, yeah, boy. Alderanian red, baby. I love it, man. Thank you for playing along with me. So the floor is yours, man. We're talking holotables tonight. How are you feeling about those beautiful holotables?
Jeez. I've been playing since what? End of 2017, I think. So, been here for a slight while. Free to play wise, like I mentioned in the message, 100% free to play. Haven't dropped anything on the game at all. Bit of a rough climb at the moment, really, because of like all the G12s, all the Zetas, and all this. Like, when I first started out for like almost a year, I think I was basically going along with the most basic team of your boy Zeta, Clone Wars Chewbacca,
Zeta
the man
Chewy, man.
himself.
You had a Zeta
The
Chewy.
Zeta Chewy, but he wasn't my first Zeta. Thank everything. He wasn't my first Zeta. Like, my first guild, Anzac Spirit. Shoutouts to my homies down there if they can, if they're on the stream right now. Shoutouts to them. GM gave me some advice. Say, you know what? Go for Resistance. You're gonna love him.
Yeah.
Turns out I did. Like, nerf, well, quote unquote nerf Zeta Finn. Oh, so
Super
good.
fun team. So fun, man.
good.
Yeah, it's one of the few teams in this game that like it's just got a weird satisfaction to it. And ever since they changed it, I haven't played it since they changed it, but man, I really enjoyed
no
that team.
complaints at all from here either. Like, I didn't even mind as reworked Zeta. Like, the exposures and like every time you hear Terminator reduction, still love the thing. I just still love the thing. No complaints from me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was like, yeah, Resistance is good, but now I want to see, because I've got Finn, Rey, 7-star, maybe I want to try and go for a Jedi Rey, so let's build me some First Order.
Yep.
Good lord, I love First Order.
Yeah, so that is like the one team, that is the one gap in my, my inventory is I do not have First Order at all.
Seriously? You don't have First Order?
And I run into them all the time in GA because they're just, all you need is really one of the crew Zetas, and then you're good to go at that point.
Yeah, crew lead, maybe like a normal Kylo Ren, just Zeta throws on protection like no tomorrow, and that's just a wall. You are literally running your head against a wall, and that's it.
Yeah.
You either got to kill them in one hit, or that's it.
I mean, I have enough stuff in my inventory to get through a FO team, but that is the one that I don't have, and it just seems like such an easy lift. It's like, why don't I do it? And
They're such a fun defensive team. They're just a really fun defense. Like, especially with two tanks of crew and Stormtrooper. As soon as you get them both, they're just protecting the officer like he's the most important person in the goddamn galaxy.
Yep. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, but I've got BB-8 going on. Hopefully, if I can get Vet Han going on, he's like close to 6 stars. I can get into 7 so I can get BB-8. But even amongst all that, I've got a backlog of other stuff to do, and it's kind of slowing me down, like my enjoyment of the game. Every day when I like go on, do my dailies and all that, that's basically it. I can knock out my dailies in 40, 50 minutes, and then come back on 3 times a day for energy. That's it. That's my so-called enjoyment of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, here's
I
the
can predict.
Yeah, here's the thing.
When
right?
I get, I'll let you go.
No. I was just gonna say, like, there's two sides of that, right? There's, I only, why are people so upset? You really only have to spend an hour in the game a day, and then it's like, well, there's nothing to do, so what do you spend that hour for, right? There's two sides of that coin.
Yeah, like, I still get some enjoyment out of the game. Like, I absolutely love territory battles. Like, I'm not a really big PvP type of person, so when territory battles comes around, I'm all over it. I am all over it.
Right. Yep. Yeah. It's territory battles is it's a sneaky fun game mode if you're just into the PvE aspect of it, and
yeah, real sneaky fun.
And I will say, like, my guild all of a sudden put an emphasis on TB and getting like the max stars, and when we achieved those goals, it felt good. It felt good to be. We've had a couple of good TWs and TBs in a row, so I mean, things that bring guilds together, you can't help but smile about it.
Yeah, but it's just, it feels more and more like a chore every so often. Like, there's that gnawing thought at the back of my head. It's like, is it really worth, throwing myself in for a few dailies, throwing myself in for a few bits of energy? Is it really so worth it? It's like, even if like I'm somewhat predicting if I get Jedi Ray, which is fingers crossed likely, I still feel like I'm not gonna, celebrate it as much because it's just another character to try and get 3 Zetas on G12, try and mod, and do not get me started on mods, my friend. I do
Right.
not like me some mods.
Yeah, absolutely. I share that sentiment exactly.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest crunches with the game. Like, if mods were, less of a thing or not a thing at all, I would enjoy this game so much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about trying to get the top 1 of speed so I can try and get this character faster than this character or faster than my enemy or anything like that. I'm just not about that life. Like, I've got my 5 resistances, I've got my 5 First Order and a few other characters like G12, and maybe 5 of them have, mods on them. 5 of those G12s have mods on them, and they're mix and match.
Yeah.
They're like one full G12 team has mods. It's like 2 characters of this faction, 2 characters of this faction, and 2 random ones or 3 random ones that they just have lying around that, I was, completely new to the game with. But yeah, it's just my enjoying the game, and like I'm appreciative that the fleet changes are, 1 or 2 Zetas you're gonna get them. Like, thank everything for that. And like as you mentioned, like there's that backlog that maybe they could have a look at. I'm not sure, but yeah, just over time, my enjoyment of the game is just not really there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I will say that the most, you kind of struck a point with me, and that's like, when I enjoy the game the least is when I click over to a new gear level, I hit that upgrade button, and you feel like this sense of pride and accomplishment. You're like, oh, it's one gear level out of the way, hit that upgrade button, and then you click over the next gear level, especially when like G10, G11, and it's like you have no green pluses. And then you kind of like, okay, what do I got to do? Well, what do I got to do here? And then you start clicking on all the different
And you need
gearboxes.
like 150,
250, yeah. You need three. You need 150 of like 150 in 3 different spots, and then like a stun gun.
I'm telling you now, the only actual liable source of farming for stun guns that I have is a hard node on fleet. And I'm telling you, my scimitar is like 5-6 stars already just for me trying to get stun guns. I'm like, nah, dog, nah, this ain't right. This ain't right.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I need to get like what 5D or 5E so on PvE normal fleet so I can throw not so much energy into it, not get good rewards out of it. Like, hey, here's like 3 scimitar blueprints and no stun guns at all, and you used up your 5 times, so screw you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, brother, thank you for coming on, and I got to keep it moving
Also,
here. Go ahead.
Before I get out of here, shout out Season 0, Tuscan versus Meta, Lobot versus Meta. Been here for a while. Just haven't really talked at all. Still enjoy the streams, mate. You do you, mate.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys.
You too. Appreciate your time.
Silencio, big shout out to my man. Thank you so much. And we are pressing on here. We have a couple more calls here. Darth Shadow haters have 2 questions. Actually, it was Jared wanted to come on. We'll go ahead and give Jared a chance to talk. Let's go run a quick interlude, and we will pull out if we need to.
It's near dawn. I stumble out of the cantina. Another night of failure on the tables. All is not lost, as I'm accompanied by a blue beauty who is ready to heal my despair.
Jared, my brother, can you hear me?
Sandstorm.
Yes, loud and clear. How's my mic?
Yeah, you're good, man. You're coming in nicely. First of all, what planet are you on tonight?
Funny enough, I'm actually calling from Starkiller Base.
Oh, man. Okay. What are you working out there?
Yeah, it's really weird, Urs. As long as you wear a helmet, you can pretty much do what you want.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Some tips from Starkiller Base. I assume you're working tonight, so probably no drinking.
No, I got a beer can in my helmet and a straw connecting it.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Well, brother, the floor is yours. You said you want to talk about some TB here, the new TB specifically. What are you thinking about this? We lost you if you're talking. I heard you take a deep breath to. It's problematic with my man's mic. There you are. There
Can
you
you hear
are.
me now?
I got you now. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I'm really excited about it. It has Ursatron written all over it. Okay, you got the Agley. I know you're gonna have an intro for that. You know you're gonna stream that. You're gonna get Watt. You know you're gonna stream that. The Watt is the Urza tune. It's Dark Side Droids. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. You see, now you're speaking my language. I didn't even think of that. You know, I got some dark side droids.
Yeah, and I need your guild to step up, get your Geo brewed up, and get you some Watt shards.
God damn it, guys! I need you to get get your Geo brewed. Go buy that pack. Nothing like peer pressure to get the needle moving in the right direction for CG.
Yeah.
You cut again, brother. Are you there, my man, Jared?
Damn. I'm trying. Can you hear me?
Brother, I can hear you. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
It looks like Watt. You won't be able to buy him. We'll need your guild to step up. The Hall wants to buy your characters. We do, but Watt seems to be off limits. But we want you to get him and put together some videos for us. Stream TB. You need to teach us. You need to teach the Hall how to run it.
You got it, man. Watan Bor, a request from my man Jared for some Watan Bor. The Techno Union Army, he's really into it. Brother Jared, anything else you want to shout out tonight? Glad you came by, man. Nice talking to you. Oh, brother, you cut again. It's problematic with Jared's mic.
It's problematic in the hole.
There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Star Killer.
There he
I'm on
is.
Star Killer. I'm talking through a helmet.
The Empire's
But-
jamming your frequency. This is first order.
That's it. I need old Ben to kind of come back on and turn off all their tractors and everything else that's screwing me up. But yeah, I mean, just keep up the content, and I'm excited for what's next. I'll let you go because I know the audio is problematic.
All right, brother. It is good talking to you. Be well, be good, and nice to see you again, man.
My pleasure.
All right. We got one more guest here. No, maybe a couple more guests here. It is my man. Let's go. Darth Shadow here. Here's have two quick questions, and we'd love to see your thoughts on them live. You got it. Darth Shadow. See, where's the cape? They're wondering where the cape is. I'm ordered a cape. Being custom made. While we're waiting for Darth Shadow, there was a donation from Michael Fritchie. Where do we come on live with you? It is on Discord here. Discord ERS 5675. Send me a message. Let me know what you want to talk about. Fighting Drunk with the $2 donation. I'm regretting going commando now. Filippo Dante. No game changers. Urza Unchained. Fighting Drunk says, Nikki P says, Fighting Drunk, not me. But Ryloff may have stunned your buns with his Bantha prod. And then Night War with the 20 big ones. Got my Darth Revan. Stayed up till 5 a.m. To watch your video last time. Did not watch the past level 4 last time. DK to Triple. Very good. Thank you for the donations, guys. And we have Darth Shadow on the line. Brother, can you hear me? Darth Shadow. I cannot hear you if you're talking, my friend. Well, we'll give Darth Shadow a sec to work out his mic. I'm not hearing him. It was a $2.
Hey, Ers, can you hear me?
Oh, there he is. Hey, how are you, man?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. First of all, what planet are you coming from tonight?
I'm coming from Dagobah, actually.
The
Hang on, let me just,
swamps.
mute you on stream. Yeah, I was flying looking for some Bantha bourbon, and I heard there was a stash here on Dagobah.
Oh, it sounds like a
what
job,
have we
man.
here?
It is, swamps and creatures all around.
Creatures. All right, man. Just watch out for those weird hermits out there. I've heard they're kind of wild.
Oh, I know. I've been hearing some laughs every once in a while. Real creepy down here.
Okay. What do you? So you talked about your drink. Okay. So what are we talking about tonight, buddy?
So my first question is we kind of touched on it, multiple times. Is in regards to the Game Changer program, do you think that them canceling it or basically just destroying it is maybe a sign that we'll see these test servers that they kind of mentioned to you way back soon?
I don't know. It's an interesting point. It's something the community's asked for a very long time. I would say I'm not optimistic about that for whatever reason. I just feel like they can't give away free content for people to test and play for themselves because then it just alleviates or it removes the mystery around it, and that could potentially hurt sales. So I don't know. I have a weird stance on that. What do you think?
I agree completely. When they announced that was kind of right after Malik came out. Everyone was real ticked off with Capital Games there, and they had the big post come out, and they said, oh yeah, we're looking into these test servers. I try to keep up with the forums. I haven't since they announced it. I haven't really seen anything about that since then. I know they kind of mentioned it about a week ago or so, but nothing else on their side.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know. I can't imagine them doing that, but it just seems like, I mean, maybe if the game was in a bad enough state to where they needed to drive up interest again, they would do something like that, but not currently. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe they'll they kind of pull a bi-weekly how can we tick off the community this week type of deal. It feels like these last 3 months or so.
Yep, absolutely. And the good thing is I could just be totally honest and not have to worry about the whole Game Changer program anymore.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see how the YouTube community, you Arnold, Cubs fan Han, Darth Micro, how you guys really grow now that you can not feel like you're gonna get stuff taken away from you from CG.
Yeah, it's a fair point, and I always make the point that I very much sheltered my opinions for a very long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think just the other day it was like Carrie on Twitter. She kind of made a shot towards Cubs fan Han. She was like, "We can make a post or do something without getting harassed by the YouTube community."
She's got to I think she addressed that on our channel. She was just like, I got to be better about just talking to you guys here and not taking it public. And it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. I mean, it's not. I don't know, guys. I always just go back in my mind. It's not hard to work with the Game Changers. They just want like heads up and just to be respected. And I don't know, like, it's not hard.
It's a free free advertisement, pretty much.
Yeah. It's just a weird dynamic. The way I always looked at it is I never asked for much. I mean, I asked for graphic files from those guys. I asked for help when my mods all get deleted on a live stream. And then they help me with those couple of things here and there. But like, that's all I've asked for. And I, generally maintain a pretty positive tone about their game. And now I don't have to worry about that because, they're not interested in working with us. And if they were, they would definitely not have killed the program. So.
Absolutely. All right. My final question for you, if you got time.
Sure. Go ahead.
Is it just me or have you noticed or anybody else kind of noticed that they've kind of been seeing, how much can we grab out for these players, kind of starting way back to Jedi Training Ray when, we had the 2 vet kind of the rush to grind.
What have we
farm
here?
Crew,
yeah.
Rush to farm those people and then
Panic farms. Yep.
Yeah. Panic farm. Thank you very much. And then we kind of saw that with the Phoenix and Thrawn, even though they were released into the shipments and all that stuff. And then we saw the major peak with Jedi Knight Revan, and then people adapted to it, and we're smart about when Darth Revan came because they knew, these characters are coming in, he's coming in, and then they kind of throw the
too many people,
even though you farmed it and got him, maybe you're still screwed out of the character.
Yeah, I mean they had that weird like commentary. I don't know where it was it was like too many people got Malik or too many people got Darth Revan free to play that hadn't spent $1. So that's a problem, right? And Malik was like the culmination of all these Panic Farm events, and now like the community's just been so outraged by it all that they're finally moving away from it. So I don't know, man. I can think back to how pissed people were at the very first one, which was Thrawn. You're absolutely right about that. It was Thrawn. And I had so many guys that were free to play in my arena shard that were like, this is bullshit. I'm done with this game at this point. And that was back at Thrawn. And a lot of those guys made it all the way up until Malik. And some of those guys at Malik and at Padme quit. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. You can only push people so far, I guess.
Yeah, they definitely tested boundaries with that.
Yeah, very good, very good. My man, Darth Shadow, anything else you want to shout out before we finish up?
Not really. Game on, Urs. Love your channel and hope to see you in some Grand Arena Championships.
I hope so too, man. It is my man, Darth Shadow. Thank you so much. Coming to us live from Dagobah. Have a good night, my friend.
You too, Urs.
Yep. All right. It is Jared T with the $10 donation. Thanks for putting me on. Sorry about the audio. You got it, Jared T. Brother, good, nice talking to you. Keaton is balling with the $10 donation. Urza, bro, I love that you're doing these call-ins. Super awesome. One of these days I'll come on your show and we can discuss Twi'leks and which colors are most pleasureful. I love it, man.
Red, green, even blue. We've got Ryloth's greatest export.
All right, we will do one more call tonight, and we will end on Filippo Dante, my man, one of our high rollers here. See if we can get him. Trust this man with my life. His name is Filippo Dante. See if I can give you guys a new episode of Versus the Meta. Let's go right here. We're on Geos. We'll go right here. How about this one? No, Phil. We will try my man. It is Luke Skywalker. We will try him one more time. See if he comes off mute here. He's already in the call. Phil says, give me 3 minutes driving. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Luke Skywalker. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing just fine. How about you?
I'm good. Welcome back to the hall. Nice to talk to you again. What's on your mind tonight? First of all, hold on. You're drinking SPP from the planet Naboo and live from the city Theed. Is that correct? Yes, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, brother, the floor is yours. What do you want to talk about, my friend?
First off, I want to talk about the Broad Alpha kit.
Brood Alpha. Okay. How are you feeling about it? Looks pretty sweet. We went over it a bit earlier in the stream. The health equalization looks really cool. Call and assist with the Hive Mind ability there.
It's his third ability that looks cool.
The summon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty sweet in 3v3 just to get that extra character advantage. And I like how it's looks like the stats are shared with that summon they call in. So if you have good mods on your Brood Alpha, you will in turn have good mods on your Brood that gets called in. So that sounds pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah. So the only thing I'm concerned about about the brute summoning is the iOS system working with it. That's the only thing I'm concerned about it right now.
How is say that again? You kind of broke up there. How is the what working with what?
The only thing I'm concerned about is how the iOS system is going to work with it.
The ally system in terms of like calling an assist or sharing a leader ability. What specifically?
Summoning the brute part is kind of confusing to me.
So I think the way it works is it's just going to be like another unit on the board that is a Geo. It's going to share all the same leader abilities as all the other Geos on the board and all the same bonuses, just an additional unit. So you're just basically getting another character that is a Geo. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward as far as I can tell.
Seems OP though.
Yeah, I mean, my thought around that is it kind of depends on how squishy they make these things. Because if they make them super just flimsy, then they'll get run down real quick, and then that won't be very good. But if you're sharing the same, it kind of depends on the health pool of the character, I guess. Whatever, and it's dependent on the stats of your Brute Alpha. So if you have a G12 Brute Alpha, I wonder how tough that Brute is that's going to get called in. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to be seen there. It could be total garbage, but it could be really good depending on how that Brute Alpha shapes up.
It does look like it's OP though, because if you pair him up with Sunfact, who's a tank for the Geos.
Yep.
His health might be so high.
150k is what we heard quoted earlier, which is a shit ton.
Yeah, and maybe higher than Grievous' health pool. I don't know. I'm not sure how her Grievous' health pool might be compared to it.
Yeah, and then you have all sorts of health equalization going on, as long as the health and as long also with health and protection regen of 35% when you do that third ability
that's a crap ton right there.
Yeah, it is a lot. The stats are going to tell the whole story on this guy, so I'm excited. I wish my Geos are your Geos in good shape for this, or
I don't have them farmed yet.
Yeah.
I think the only one I have farmed right now is the soldier right now, and he's pretty low on gear right now.
Well, nice, man. Well, very good. I'm glad we were able to finally get you on. Anything else you want to shout out tonight?
Yeah. It was those Jawas. Because I'm messing up my communications right now. Including Empire too.
I hear you, man. Well, thank you for coming on tonight, and we will chat with you next time, my friend.
All right, man. Take care.
You too. Okay, guys, it is a $2 donation from Filippo Dante, literally 1/4 of a mile from my mic in 1 minute. You got it, Phil.
What have we
Night War
here?
coming in. I can't wait to get to GAC. Awesome stuff. Yes, Night War. We will try Phil one more time and see if we can get him on here. Here we go. Phil, where's my man Phil at? Let's go right here. Phil may be getting back to his mic. We will try. Where is Phil? No Phil. So we're going to try Fighting Drunk, my man in the UK. Up late or up early. I couldn't tell. Phil, there he is. Phil just joined. Phil, my man, how are you, brother?
Ring, 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 ring.
I know. Where the hell you been, man? Come on. You're
pretty good.
Your boy is calling. Were you working tonight?
Oh yeah.
On the on what planet? What planet are you working?
I had to do some work in Barabel today, man. Looking for them hairless Wookiees.
Hairless Wookiees. Oh man, that sounds mildly
Can't get him to
erotic.
shave here on Kashyyyk, so gotta go for the head tail and a bald head.
Oh god, we got a live one here, guys. Phil, what are we talking about, man? What's on your mind tonight?
I'm actually stoked about the Zeta thing.
Yeah, one guaranteed Zeta every time. I'm fine with it.
I went 0 for 4 for about a week.
Yeah.
Like 0 for 2 for about a week straight.
Yeah, I remember that stinging a lot in the early days, and it stings less nowadays. But when it's double drops and you get the 0, it's just like this. This is so stupid.
Screw this, man. I'm done.
I'm done with this game.
You don't want to share? I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've actually been I've been ready for the Brood Alpha.
Okay.
I was gonna whale out on Shock T, and then I realized that they're releasing stuff after the bugs, before the bugs.
Yeah. I'm glad you held on Shock T, because if your bugs are ready to go, this is straight legit, man. It's gonna be good.
My bugs and clones are ready to go. Like both of them been collecting dust forever. And it's like,
Hello, what have we here?
ugh.
Well, you're so
Same thing with Galactic Republic.
give the hall a little bit of color, Phil. You're a legit whale, man. Tell him how you roll.
I'm a Kraken.
Kraken. There you go. Not a whale.
It took me a
Kraken.
long. Oh, come on now. You don't believe that?
No, I believe it. I believe it. McKay's did your mods. He told me that you were straight legit.
But it was. I've had the bugs ready for ships, and I've had the clones ready since the first time Hat released.
Right.
So this is like a 2-year wait that I've wanted these things, and they're giving us together, which sucks. Because, like when I was trying to tell you, if you buy the double packs that day that you bought them out, you'll save money. But if you've done that on single packs, I'm telling you, it'll cost you $300.
Absolutely. So, what are you gonna? Is your guild gonna be ready to go into this TB to get Brood Alpha'd up and to do clear this mission?
I will be.
Your guild's pretty hardcore. What about Hanzo? What can you tell me about Hanzo?
He's working on his bugs.
Working on his bugs. All right.
So Hanzo was like my little buddy that I like started coaching like Wiggins, and then he caught up to 4 million GP.
Yeah.
So there's still some holes there, but like he's working on them all.
Yeah.
Wiggins is one of those laser focused dudes that got fought with Galactic Championship.
Grand Arena Championships. Yeah.
Sorry, he got boned with that because he's like 2.3 or 2.5, and people cannot keep up with him. He's got Darth Revan, he's got Lightside Revan, he's got Padme, and
yeah, it's like BCM. BCM's got the Revens, and he's in a super low GP range, so he's going to be just owning fools in GAC.
Yeah, I feel bad because like we've laid off on things like TW for people like that, so they can participate and still put up points that are like the way GAC scales to them. So if you have a 2.5 million roster, you only have to put down like 3 teams or 4 teams. We've scaled to that for him, and it's now we're like, he's like, has anybody got a gift? Anybody help me out? Because like he literally just graduated college. Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No more student loans to help you pay for that Revan.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, Phil. You heard about the Game Changer program going away. You've been at work. They can officially put it on ice. It is done. The Game Changer program is no more.
Stoked.
Yeah.
No more fucking rails.
The rails are long gone. Yeah, man. We can get wild in the hall now.
Right out.
Yeah, no, the rails are long gone. I don't have to worry about someone at Lucasfilm watching my channel and going to Carrie and saying, this guy's a little wild for our taste. So
he's tame, but have you seen these high rollers?
These high rollers are freaking animals. No, it's all good, man.
If they weren't on a leash, it would be game over.
Okay. Anything else you want to shout out before we're going to try and go to Fighting Drunk and then we're out of here?
No, go to him, man. He's way up. He's up way past his bedtime and morning time. So,
all right, my man Filippo Dante. That is my guy. I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man. Have a good night.
Be good.
Still watching.
Yep. All right, that is my man Phil checking in, and we were going to Fighting Drunk, and then we are out of here, guys. BCM joining the conversation. BCM says he's watching the Escape podcast. All right, I totally forgot they were going tonight. All right, we're going to go Fighting Drunk, see if we can get him. My man, all the way out in UK, he may be sleeping right now. Go wake his ass up.
Hello, what have we here?
Fighting Drunk, there he is. Night War, I'm in the conference call. Where are you? Fighting Drunk, I'm trying to call you, buddy. There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Cheerio, old chap. How are you?
I'm jolly good. How are you?
Good, mate. What planet are you calling me from, brother? I can't keep the British accent up. I suck at it.
Man, I'm calling from the back room.
The back room? Oh, you're in the hall here.
Man,
Oh shit, man. How are the Twi'leks back there?
bruh, it's been a good night.
Oh
I don't know,
man.
I lost my pants. It's problematic.
It's problematic in the hall. Would Ryloff slap you in the ass again? It's a little. It turns into a boys' locker room back there sometimes.
Yeah, they don't treat me well at times.
Well, I'm sure you deserve it at times. Brother, he's up. Is it super late or super early? You got to confirm for me.
It's about 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning. But did you stay up all night or did you take a little nap?
Nah, I haven't been to sleep yet.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, my man, there's tons of news hitting those holo tables. What do you want to talk about? You are the official accountant of the hall here. So what do we got?
Yeah. Just the GAC.
GAC, that is a topic I am excited to talk about. So go ahead.
I'm going to say, I'm really excited about it. Can't wait to get back to it, but I'm a little bit nervous. I'm pretty close to your GP, and
oh shit, man, are we gonna match up here?
With how it's going, we could match up.
Now, you've seen your boy Urz's mods and your boy Urz's roster. Now, do you think you got me?
I don't think I got a chance.
You're telling us.
I just got my Darth Revan, so.
Oh well, I struggle beating Darth Revan. Do you have Malik?
Not yet, but as soon as the event's back, I will be there.
All right.
And I've got my Guild Events store tokens saved.
Oh, you're ready to go. Yeah, so I am at 50 out of 100 on Malik, and I need a few more. I'm probably not going to be able to do it in 1 TB. It's going to have to be 2 TBs. So yeah.
So I've got about 55k saved at the moment.
55k.
So,
that should probably get you to about where I am right now. You'll be very close.
Yeah. So we're not going to be that far apart.
Oh, well, I hope it happens, man. You know, what I always tell people is when two from the hall get matched up, I will the best thing is the hall always wins. So I'm excited either way, man. And we can do some fun stuff around it.
I was going to say we should just put fun teams on defense.
Yeah, we should maybe make some rules like, no one uses, maybe we ban a few teams or something stupid and really get deep with the rosters.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Make it a lot of fun and a lot more competitive.
Absolutely, man. Brother, I'll give you anything else you want to shout out tonight before I let you get to bed?
None.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Well, good talking to you, my friend, and I'm glad you stayed up late in the hall. I'm glad we got to you, and it looks like we're just about wrapping up here. So I think you're going to be my last one.
Nice.
All right. Well, cheerio. Have a good night, my friend.
You too.
All right. We will see you.
I'm sure we'll speak soon.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That is my man, Fighting Drunk, the official accountant of the Holotable Hall here. Always doing my books, making sure they are top notch. And there you go, guys. We have a couple donations coming here. It was Night War with a $2 donation. We need a conference call. Get the whole hall on there. BCM with a $5 donation. Sorry I'm late. It was Moonlighting with the Escape podcast. No worries, brother. They do great work over there. $2 from Fighting Drunk, Night War. I'm on a conference call. Where are you? They are in the Pleasure Pit chat. And look at this. It is Remus checking in. My man Remus with the $50 donation. I want to end this on a high note. Pre-ordered 2 Ultra Mats, but I'm saving them for Jedi Luke Ultra Mats. Look at this. It only costs me everything. I love it, buddy. Remus, if you need him. Guys, let's celebrate this glorious evening with some love for my high rollers here. Get out the saxy, everybody. It's time for a little sax appeal. It is our high rollers. It's Charlie Boy, Charlie Dottie, Cyrus Unseen, my man Cy checking in tonight. We did not see Robbie B, Urza's pet Sarlacc, but it's Remus from the unknown regions checking in. The QS is silent there, Hall. We saw Filippo Dante. It is Slick Rick Jagger. We've got Darth Ascenriel, Hattori Ponzo Steel, Ikra Seldnar working the floor with Ryloth tonight. DCM joining the cause. It is Cowboy 1. Alonzo, we saw him a bit earlier. Cav Di Laberto. Where's the Money Lebowski, Nightmare, and Darth Carla. Big shout out to my high rollers. Love you guys, and let's keep this party going to the Holla Table Hustlers. Yes, thank you to my hustlers. We've got Dr. Feelgood, the doctor checking in, looking to make the move to the high roller slide. It is BCM working the floor. Big Country Mags, JoJo S, my man, the most lit commander on the planet. Yes, it is the Clit Commander. And here we go, the Supreme Leader, Tier Azure. We have DPK, Deadpool, Kyle, Polly, Crowell. It is Drewsbag, Nikki P, Mikey P, the HUD, Rook, Captain Coldblood, Zeus, Carlos, Alberto, Pinto, Peixoto, Bastos, Santos, Johnny D83, and Keaton is ballin', baby. And on to my Spice Runners Hall. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a love to the Spice Runners from the planet Newt. We talked to him earlier tonight. Lord Graham, hashtagger RJ Bradshaw. It is C3, Quagmire, Peta, Xanatich Ordo, the Cynic King, the Sexy Wizard, NB, the Northern Border, TDL316 checking in. LC Leviathan, Maxi Stariano, Bolo, James Ferris, Ponton 21, Scotty McLaren, Big Perb, James Freeman, Ragnar the Red, Johnny Juleson, Super Chaos, Minnesota Base Center, Robbie Miller, Pizza the Hut, Italian Sally, Pony Boy Peter, Swigo, Ratem Hatap, and Ryder Davies all in before the bad motivator. Ladies and gentlemen, it is such a good time. Ah, yeah, have a good nighters. There you go, everybody. It is, oh, it's problematic in the hall. Let's find one that works. There we go, right here. View the deleted message. Ikra.
Hello, what have we here?
Thank you for spraying that jabroni in the face with some carbonite, Ikra.
Hit this scum with a bit of carbonite to the face.
Ouchie Dumpling. Oh, I'm working on that. Where's me? Ouchie girl. You're going to get your own damn slide. I promise, sweetheart. I promise, baby girl. You will get your own damn slide. I got to get a slide for all the honeys in the hall, all the ladies. Because we got them. The honeys out there. I'm working on it. All right, hall. Oh, it was a fun night. Nice talking to everybody. We will see you guys next time. GAC debuting next week. Big love to my big donators here. It was Remus and Charlie Boy, Charlie Dottie. We had a few others. Thank you so much, guys. Filippo Dante. By the way, happy early birthday. Drewsbag with the $1 donation. Thank you, buddy. Good stuff, guys. Thank you for the donations, Hall, we are signing off tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had fun tonight. We had a lot of good conversation. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that came on tonight and joined me live tonight from the Outer Rim. And with that being said, I'm wishing you all a wonderful evening. And please, please get to your ships safely. Happy Father's Day to all, says Big Perm. Nightmore with the $8 donation. Found 3 people in Ohio. Can't believe a small world it is, or a small galaxy, my friend.
What have we here?
Thank you for the donations, guys. Everybody have a fantastic evening. Get home safely, and we will see you next time from the Outer Rim. Good night, guys.